It can hear you, by the way.
No, it can't.
Hello, and welcome to the world of Entity Point. Before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you flipped the switch? I'm the narrator of the story, detailing to you, the watchers, ever present, and to the players, the world around them, and the consequences of their actions. I hope you enjoy the story we have to tell. With that out of the way, it's time to take a delve into our current state of mind, beginning with Archibald Monroe.
Archibald is simultaneously very relieved that we diffused the immediate situation, being the assurance, and have, well, diffused Carver for the moment, and also nervous because how's Gerhardt gonna respond? Should I call her?
Is that it?
That'll be awesome.
Constance Young.
There is a certain feeling to waiting for a fight. It's one thing when the anticipation lasts all of 3 seconds, when you sense a sudden shift in body language and you get ready to defend yourself at a moment's notice and throw the first punch. It's another thing when the person you're punching first is a militaristic arm of an already militaristic nation, and you're just sitting on a pile of trash with a genetically modified human being to the point where she's basically Frankenstein's monster and a metal guy who is like the better version of the Frankenstein's monster. There's no getting over how much dread that instills in me. I'm not accustomed to waiting for fights. And X is going to die. That's something that I don't really have time to think about. But this world is much stranger than it was 5 days ago. Or maybe it's just more accurate to say that I realize the strangeness of the world after having lived these past 5 days. Point is, death is not as certain as I thought it was.
Rogue X.
Rogue is ready to finish this fight. Over the past few days, she has felt her body slowly breaking down. And is ready for this fight to happen as quickly as possible before she loses anything more than she already has. She regrets that Constance knows that he might be distracted. He will be distracted from this fight because of it, but at the end of the day, she doesn't think there was any way of avoiding telling him that she was going to die, not with good conscience going into a fight, relying on her to be in her top form whenever she wasn't. She's worried more about what happens after this fight than she is about the fight. It's not in her nature to be... She cannot fathom not winning a fight, but she can and does understand that this will be very difficult relationally out after the fight is over. However, right now, her primary focus is making sure that Constance and the others get out of this alive, and she'll do everything she can to make sure that the people she loves is safe as long as she can keep them that way.
Alfonso Bernard.
Alfonso Bernard is just glad that one of my problems has been at least temporarily been dealt with. Since that situation has been resolved with the assurance and not blowing up, thankfully, he is beginning to ponder what to do next. Aside from moving to join the attacking group, he is kind of pondering what happens after this situation. Do they double down and send more, or am I finally gonna get to go live my own life?
Mason Kane.
There are so many places that I have to be, but I can't be everywhere. And it's a scary thought because, I mean, the people at the base still need someone there to help protect them, but I also need to be there at Gerhardt's base when we infiltrate it. But the people of Entity Point don't have anyone, and there are too many places I have to be.
Before we begin, do any of the players have any questions?
Have you flipped the switch?
I did it before time.
You want to do it again?
No.
Oh,
Do you want to
Damn it.
unflip it?
why is your mic foot so ring?
Because the cover has not been
should've
used
done it
in a
for
very
20
long
times.
time.
Can we unflip the switch? Is that an option?
Unwrinkle your brain.
If you did that, the story would end, and all of this would be over.
Where is the switch?
You already asked your question. Any other questions?
No.
Do you have any questions? Allow me to paint a picture. Dr. Elias Gerhardt has spent his entire life dealing with one thing. Idiots. Morons. The intellectually challenged. He believed no matter where he was in life, he was always the smartest man in the room. And then he learned being intelligent isn't all there is. He had a beautiful wife and a son with such a future ahead of him. And then they were unceremoniously taken from him, cut down by a rogue special, and from then on his goal changed. Revenge. These thoughts go through his mind as his serum covers his body, seeping into his pores, forcing his body to change. It shifts, snaps, breaks, stretches. He screams as his skin rips, zips, tears. His eyes shift and his broken leg snaps back together. Gerhardt's serum has done far more than he had planned. He had become perfect. Saturday, May 9th, 2020. We begin immediately after the assurance was deactivated by Archibald Monroe. As the special inside, Carver McCoy was put into power-dampening cuffs by Mason Kane. So we're beginning immediately after you put the power-dampening cuffs on him. And he basically, the stasis reverses, and he collapses them to the ground unconscious. And Furon also collapses to his knees, doing as he did the best he could to prevent him from exploding. What would you like to do?
Thank you. I'll take him from here. I'm just gonna grab him and fly back to the base now. Because we're throwing the plan is to throw him in the Panopticon, correct?
I guess, because I really.
I mean, anywhere else he's gonna blow up.
Well, he might blow up in there.
In
the God prisons?
God prisons? What? No, you know,
Don't.
actually, I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
No, you do not.
Your heart's going to be upset, and you should go deal with him before he deals with you.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, no, teleporting isn't a good idea because there's a chance of failure. I'm just gonna fly him back.
Roll brawn,
Alright.
because you are
I
carrying,
can do that.
even though he's not that heavy,
12. That's a 12.
you're fine.
You have a +2 in brawn?
I do have a +2 in brawn.
How do you have a higher bonus than I
It
do?
works out.
I have
He's a buff
-1.
scientist.
Training the body to train the mind.
He's a buff wizard.
I have a -1.
You're not a buff wizard.
Should not be.
I'm carrying. Oh no!
He's swole.
I am taking off and running towards Gerhardt's base.
You're immediately running.
I'm joining that.
And Alfonso, you're following him? Okay.
We have the same.
You're flying, okay. We're following Archibald. You're flying back to the bunker. Carver is unconscious.
Yeah, I would like to keep it that way.
Good idea.
You know, I'm gonna slip a blindfold on him anyway, like real quick.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay. And you reach the bunker. Standing outside, staring at it, though you're not sure if he can see it, is Thaddeus Burke.
Hello there.
Hello.
What are you doing out here in the woods?
Nothing. What else is there to do?
I noticed you abandoned your regular spot over by Devil's Rock.
Did I? I had noticed.
Where have you been?
Gone.
Ah,
Lost.
because of the assurance.
Yeah.
Did it?
I cannot exist.
What? Oh,
Or do I? I forgot.
what are you?
What?
What are you?
Nothing. I am what was Burke. You should put that man in this bunker.
What bunker?
The one that's not here.
Hmm.
The one I can't see.
Then why do you think it's there?
I'm not a fool, Archibald. Your mind is a lot more open than you think. And he will turn around.
Immediately,
simply
as he's
start to walk
reciting a
away.
Chemistry textbook in his mind.
Burke will turn around and simply start to walk away.
Yep. All right. Well, that's unfortunate, but unsurprising. All right. Well, Panopticon.
You head in there, immediately go down where, yes, you see the cells and the Reaper hissing at you.
Good evening. I brought you a friend. I'm gonna toss him in one of the.
Which one?
So we have the darkness, and do we use?
None of them have been
Catalyst?
used,
We're currently using the darkness stuff.
other than the darkness
No.
one.
But we did put the darkness or the shadow orb in which one?
I think that was the garden.
The garden.
Okay, I'm going to put this one in the one that was for the catalyst.
Are you sure?
Hey Carson, who's the guy connected to?
Karma.
Biggest jungle fruit.
Orange, which catalyst was orange.
That's
and then
not
the
what he's
catalyst
connected to.
died. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I forgot. I'm throwing him in stars. 'Cause
Good
that's who he
idea.
is. Yep.
As that's the thing he's connected to.
Yep.
You
Well,
imagine
no,
if we did this and almost died because the wrong person.
I had the wrong.
Are you sure is the most dangerous thing a game master can
I
ever
remembered
say.
the wrong one.
I'm gonna open the chest.
I think orange
Do
is
you
what I
really want
originally
to?
rolled for him.
Yes.
I love asking that when nothing's going to happen. Perhaps I did that just now. Who knows?
I'm certain he wouldn't have been able to blow up anyway.
No, he has power dampening cuffs on. I just wanted to make you stressed. And it worked. You have put him into the voids. So. You two.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're running to Gerhardt's.
Patrick, you put the wrong ones on.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
He's gonna punish.
We are on a
us.
time limit.
He's gonna punish.
What are you doing?
Running.
Running.
Are you doing anything else?
I'd probably call the people and tell them, hey, we're doing the things.
Who?
Probably the two people Mason would think to call would be Connor. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. Would be oh goodness.
Vladislav?
Yeah, Vladislav and Zach.
Who do you call first?
Vladislav.
Hello.
Just like out of breath. Like
What do you want?
We're doing the thing. We're going to Gerhardt's base. The bomb is
Now?
going off. Yes, now. Things went too fast.
Fine, where are you?
I don't know. Going to Gerhardt's base.
Fine.
We are advancing.
And he hangs up.
Zach.
Does not go through.
You were calling who this thing?
Zach. Like, damn.
Would Alfonso have any way of getting in contact with Mayor Myers?
Not likely, no.
I would.
You could find his number publicly because he's the mayor. But probably not now.
I have his number.
He's called him before.
I also try the mayor.
The stirring was Alfonso being like,
Unfortunately,
hey,
Aaron's not downstairs, so I can't.
Does the mayor also not answer?
I'm going to say he doesn't answer.
I'm gonna
I'll
call
just
Aaron really quick.
I'll leave both of them a voicemail.
Weird.
I'm just gonna call Aaron.
No.
No, but
Wow, that's
But-
crazy. It's almost like the person that plays both of those characters isn't here right now.
Man, it'd be really cool if Aaron had a guy that looked exactly like him to play Mayor Mike.
If only. Anyway.
oh god!
Hello, this is Mayor Mars.
Can you hold any UEG agents and stop them from going to Gerhardt's base at all?
Why?
Because we're attacking it.
Yes.
Cool. That's all I need.
Where?
Also, what?
Where? Where do you need me?
I just need you to keep agents out of the base. We need less people to deal with.
I can do that.
Also, the bomb is turned off.
No, I can tell.
Okay, good.
That's how I can do that.
Okay, good.
I'm looking at it from my room.
I actually saw you guys turn the thing off. It was quite impressive.
I'm currently outside dealing with the rubble of the building that's not there anymore.
Remarkably, it's not been blown up yet, so I mean, I figured.
I'm currently cleaning up rubble at the building that's not there anymore.
Ah.
Wasn't me. Damn, wonder who could do that. Anyways, bye. Hang on.
And go. Anyway, I don't need to explain how he does that. You can figure it out. Yeah.
Kills with a knife. A small knife. It's a German, actually.
Gerhardt wire. Anyway, while you're doing that, yes.
Alfonso will contact Zax over in the bunker and kind of have him inform everyone in the bunker that is permitted to leave the bunker that the assurance is currently depowered.
So 2 people, Nolan and Catherine, are permitted to leave.
Catherine, it didn't really matter for her, because...
And the little girl, Maya,
She can leave?
she can go talk to her friend now.
She
She's
can't.
back.
She can.
Right, you do like her.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
So Nolan will be on his way.
That was also like a politely, can you leave my house now? Everybody else. That was a
Catherine will make sure to inform them and then be on her way.
Hey guys,
Escort them
get the
back.
fuck out of here.
I hope that no one is in the elevator with Archie as he's coming back up.
They'll have to wait until you're done.
Maybe.
Because I know. No one would be in the elevator with you. They would have to wait until you're out of the elevator.
Oh, I thought it was like they could just like.
That's not how this works. Daniel made it for one person. This is not how that works. You have to wait until someone's out for the elevator to work again.
That's
Anyway.
funny.
Get in the elevator and
Okay.
down all day long.
Constance and Rogue.
Yes.
You can tell the assurance is deactivated.
We probably should have told them.
They can tell.
That's good.
And immediately, the loudest alarms ever can be heard from Gerhardt's base.
Okay.
Is it time to go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it's time to attack the
Let
base.
the storm begin.
Obviously, I'm approaching invisible. I assume Constance is as well.
Yeah.
Shogun is merely charging.
Good tank.
Full on Tom Cruise running.
Get back your flintlock, wood.
2 DPS.
Yeah, you guys have no support.
Archie's the support. He's not there.
We are the support.
You're the support for Shogun.
In terms of content, I'm more of a support than you are.
Support in the way
I
like
should feel like breaking some reality rules.
Yeah. So.
So they will have a support
Yeah.
in a minute.
Archie will be there very quickly.
I'm gonna keep up with Shogun for the most part, and then just react to what's going on.
So Shogun wastes no time, and as soon as he gets to the base, leaps, smashing through the wall
Perfect.
on the 2nd floor. And you see all the lights are off and just red alarms flashing over and over again.
We continue following him.
Yeah, we'll have to climb up to the 2nd story, right? Because he jumped to the 2nd
He did jump to the 2nd story.
Try the front door.
Oh yeah, I was just also going to jump up to the hole and climb in.
Of the 3 of you, Shogun and Rogue can jump up there.
Oh,
Constance gets to climb. You won't have to roll anything because there's Luckily, it's like Assassin's Creed. He smashed through, and so bricks fell in a certain way, in just the right way that you can climb up.
Is it that, or is it you just don't want to wait?
I just don't feel like having him roll for it.
You don't want to risk him getting out of the token.
That too. You start with 3, by the way.
You don't want to give us tokens?
I would have gotten a token.
Why would I want to give you tokens?
Me too.
With tokens? Bonuses?
You should have done that. Yeah.
Patrick, I start with 3, so it doesn't matter. Not just full thing, but I can do things.
So,
That's not what I'm
you
doing.
climb on the top floor, and you immediately notice Shogun has stopped. He's holding his sword and is just looking around, and you don't see anybody.
Can I see if I can hear or otherwise sense anyone else?
Yeah, roll scan the air.
10.
There's no one on the top, on the second floor that you can hear or even notice, which is weird. Face me! In fact, Shogun seems a little disappointed that no one has come out to
admittedly,
face him.
okay. Constance is thinking that everybody's too terrified because Shogun's just an unkillable target, so he's going to drop his invisibility and just start moving forward.
Shogun will slowly be stomping his way through.
3 DPS.
I'm gonna watch
No,
these guys from the
Shogun's
back
the
line.
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shogun is
He's a
the
tank that can
tank.
also do DPS.
DPS.
He is a paladin.
Who's the support? Who's the tank? I'm the support. They just haven't found me yet.
We have
You
more
haven't-
supports coming.
You haven't joined the game.
They're not healers, Patrick. Support. They're support. You have the healers, but you're not a healer.
Yeah.
That's correct.
He's the in-between thing.
And
Anyway,
DPS.
Eugene,
yes.
where are you hiding? You were not
How
on the
intact is the lab?
lab you're in.
Yes, my lab.
It's intact.
Cool. There.
That is not on the second floor.
No. I don't know what floor it's on.
It's on the first floor.
Cool. But I'm
People have tried to get in.
hiding is a very strong term for what I'm doing. I am
You're allowed.
You're in the room.
I'm in the room, and you better hope you don't open that door without knocking. My whole thing is drones.
But as you're in there, you do hear a loud thud immediately above you.
Do any of
Cascades of
the
dust.
so does security camera still work?
No.
Okay. Can I tell what direction on the building that would have been?
Directly above you.
So like the wall right above me?
Yes.
Well, no. Because if it was in the room above me, I assume the ceiling would have come down. So I'm just gonna look out the window.
Look at the window.
Just very, you know,
So as you're looking
I
out the
see-
window,
Constance.
he was invisible at the time, but
Oh, right.
you do see rubble.
I had those goggles.
That's right. You would see him then.
I see them and made my own. No.
These are not. These were the ones that were just copied from Infinity. From yours.
No, I believe these were.
No, I'm talking about the invisible. Yes, they are.
Scan Jonesies.
The invisibility ones were just copies of the one you made.
I thought Zach's modified all of them.
Yes. He has Jonesy's goggles.
I do.
So Jonesy goggles see through.
They see powers.
Oh.
They're James's stuff. So I just see this figure run up and just start climbing.
You're like, I know that figure.
Just gonna close the curtain. You don't.
There is
have
commotion outside.
a cellular device of any kind.
Constance?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, he does not.
We have a comm system.
So this is a base.
Yes.
Does
Does it have a PA system?
does the PA system still work?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of. But
I'm gonna
yes.
because the lab was gonna have something, so I'm gonna walk over. Careful!
You hear Eugene's voice.
Watch your step.
Who's that? Shogun just looks up and slashes through the ceiling, bringing down part of the roof.
Wait. Who is speaking?
I can't hear you unless you're using the PA system. I just saw you run up, and I assume that the room you're in has a speaker.
Is there a
Or at least-
PA system in this room?
No,
What room are they in?
they're just in a hallway.
Okay. So there's like, a speaker on either end of the hallway.
We need to work our way down.
Do I know what is directly above me?
Directly above you was one of Gerhardt's labs.
Okay.
Shogun, cut a hole in the floor.
It immediately starts to glow this blood red. It's this sword.
Lightsaber style.
Yes, but it's like not. It's more like an actual laser.
Stop. It is rigged to blow if you do not enter through the door.
What?
I yell up through the floor now because I assume there's now.
Yes, there's now a hole.
I'm gonna walk under it. Hello. If you walk carefully, I can open this window and let you in this way. I cannot trust what the rest of this excursion may look like.
Where is everybody?
Not here.
Yeah, that's a problem. They should have been here.
Well, they're not, and something's on its way up.
There is commotion happening outside your door, Eugene.
Quickly, please.
Do we open the window?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go.
I'm
through the
gonna
window.
just.
Yeah, we trust you as an ally right now.
I do not think I could fit through the window.
It's just like filling the whole frame of the window. Just
It's not that kind of window. It's like a normal size
Like
window.
one of those.
So it was,
Wait here for now.
he puts his fist through the wall, grabs the window, and rips it out of the frame.
I hope that counts as through the window.
And steps through
Mhm.
the best he
blow up.
can, still hitting part of the ceiling on his way in because he's.
So what am I looking at?
So this is a high-tech samurai armor,
Am I just looking at a Terminator but samurai?
Yes.
silver samurai,
Except for
but not as big as the Wolverine movie.
The
We're
actual
humans.
person.
Yes, but still high-tech.
colors.
This maroon and blood red colors throughout.
And this one, last I really interacted, did not have powers.
You tased me.
No.
I did.
Oh, that was nonsense.
I know. I did. And you almost tried to kill me.
It's true. Yeah. And you probably would I am staying invisible, unlike Constance, but you would be able to see I do have power, and you would probably recognize that as the same person as before.
But the color and brightness is very dim.
Yes, something is coming up from beneath. And what you see is a lab, definitely tech, not biology or anything like that, and just kind of lined up around the ceiling are 4 domes that are very armed and pointed at various points in the room.
Are these? Did you set these up?
Yes. And the door is armed to blow, covered in grenades. Because that's one of my weapons.
Yep.
Grenades. Yeah.
If you get in here,
What is
you're not
coming
gonna
up?
die.
Is it an individual? Is it Gerhardt? Is it?
I'm
You hear screaming from the other side of the door.
not sure.
Like what kind of scream?
Like,
Okay.
Yes.
That seems-
Shogun will just start absentmindedly walking towards the door covered in grenades.
Watch the grenades.
Give me a moment. No, please. And I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna
So you like duck
take a
under
few-
his
yeah,
arm.
I'm gonna take a few seconds or a moment, and at the very least disarm it enough to open the door.
Hmm.
Careful. I'm gonna take 8 steps back to the open hole in the wall,
Step outside.
and I'm gonna grab my little tablet off the table, and I'm just gonna wait.
Can I go now?
Feel free.
He walks through the door.
Uh-huh.
He does not open it. He walks through it.
The top of the door.
Yes.
There's this like gash in the ceiling now.
What about?
He walks through and looks around. Sheaths his sword.
Anything?
Dead.
What?
Everyone.
Constant school.
You see, you're not sure how many people were in this facility, but every single corpse you see is of a UEG agent, and they are not taken care of. Their bodies are covered in gashes, marks. Some of them have their throats ripped out.
They were not killed by firearms or incendiary devices.
They were not.
If I look out the window or the hole where the window once was, can I see where someone would attempt to leave this building?
The front door.
If I look that direction, does it see? Are there things going out of it?
No.
Is there space in between the hallway where Shogun is and the front door?
Yes.
Hit a few buttons, and the turrets just kind of detach and turn back into my little drones.
They start floating around.
Uh-huh.
How long would it take for me to get back out of the
Not too long.
So
Still
we pursue
can't
these
teleport
things?
inside the facility.
I don't know.
Shogun turns and starts walking
anything
the
in this-
direction of the front door.
Is there anything in this lab that could have caused these wounds?
Do you know where Furon was? Or Gerhardt? Do you know where Gerhardt was?
Where was his last known position from me?
In his underground lab.
Downstairs.
We should clear the underground lab and make sure he's not down there. Then we can deal with this.
Okay.
Well, if I had to guess, he's either not coming back up or he's already has.
We should make sure.
And if you do that, we're going to shift
gonna come
over. Okay. 2.
That's bad. Yeah.
Alfonso and Mason, and very quickly followed by Archibald, as you have reached Gerhardt's base and Archibald appears at the door.
God, Jesus
With you.
Christ.
Now, as last time we teleported next to someone, he didn't know you would be here.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
But you hear the alarms. Because that's what alarms sound like.
You should have just.
alarm.
You should have just made it like the Nazgul scream on repeat.
forgetting. I have a gun.
How?
You
How?
also have a little lightning bolt.
I also have goo beam.
Yeah, you do.
So, what would you three like to do?
I didn't know you could beam that. I thought that was a physical.
All right, so I'm gonna
contact
go
thing.
ahead and
Okay.
No, it's just like effectively an energy.
well,
short range energy.
so
I force
with
the
this
energy
helmet,
into
it's based off Infinity Core.
I thought you had.
Would it have like sort of a life scan feature?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Do that.
I have to
As you teleport up, you do notice there is a knife uncomfortably close to your neck. As you appear, depending on how close was he to everybody?
22
Not that
away.
close.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You did still, but he was
throw a
like
knife
10
at
feet
him.
away.
Well, no, then if he was a ways away, it probably
can't
would have
do
been the
that.
assault rifle pointed.
I didn't say I caught it. It landed right here.
Oh.
All the way here.
And no, I did not throw my knife.
Just pointed a gun.
My knife.
There are 6 things living in this building.
Are any of them separate from the others?
Yes.
One of them.
One of them is down.
Oh no.
All right, so I'm going.
Did you count how many people were there?
Yeah. I was thinking we were facing off against an army. No, it's just one really strong dude.
Oh, you think you're not facing off against an army?
We love Necromancer.
He's perfect. You would say he's
There's two.
All right,
he's perfect.
all right. You know what?
Would
Yes.
there be two of them then? 'Cause there's
Um,
only 4 people in there.
Are the comms reaching?
One,
Are the
two,
comms working
three.
inside the building?
Well, yeah, there would be two.
So there's 2 of them.
There's two of them.
There's 2 unaccounted for living thing. Yeah. There's still one
Wait,
unaccounted for.
so-
Did you miscount?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a chance it's just Mayor Myers showing up to be like,
Oh wait, we
Go.
don't. We have the college kid.
All right.
He is somewhere in here. Yep.
Oh no. Oh,
Ow.
Damien.
crap?
Damien.
I don't want to kill that kid.
All
I
right.
do.
He hasn't done anything.
I can bring us to where they are. Well,
Bites me.
No.
small chance. Well, are you okay with me? Are you guys okay
Anyway.
with me teleporting you?
Indoctrinated.
Are you good with me teleporting you to where they are? Teleporting us to where they are?
Hey, what are you seeing with your scans in there?
6 living, 5 clumped together, 1 down.
Can I
Okay.
Four
4
clumped
clumped together. Where's the?
4 clumped together.
No,
One of
you
them
guys
is
left the
on the first floor somewhere.
The other one is somewhere on the first floor.
I'm going to assume the 5 clumped together are these people.
4.
4
Sorry, I misspoke.
are these 3 plus 1. Hey guys, where you headed? We're
Down.
here at the building. Down.
We're
Okay.
clearing the lab where Gerhardt used to be.
Who's the extra person with you?
Eugene.
Oh, neat.
Oh, that guy.
There is 1 person on the first floor and 1 person in the basement, according to Archie.
We can assume that that would be Damien and
They're just
Gerhardt.
talking.
Yes, they're just talking.
Okay.
But you've seen comms before.
Yeah, but
You know what comms are.
I don't know what Damien's power is.
He like turns crystal.
While
He gets
they're
hard.
Talking,
Oh.
Can I try to tap into their radio network with my drones?
Can you,
Since
uh,
they're
roll
like,
for it,
It's like
I
tracking
guess.
a phone
Yeah,
call.
roll cognition.
Okay.
Right, he turns
And then
crystal.
steal
That was,
two.
that was revealed to me.
Yeah.
You would borrow.
Is that memory thing?
11.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
that
Your phrasing was
Would
terrible.
Omega be aware that he
Well,
did that?
Yes.
actually phrased, he gets hard really bad.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Token.
It's-
You get an XP.
Yeah, okay.
I will have Omega inform everyone that Eugene has joined the call.
Eugene has joined the call.
Hi, Jane.
I just want to be aware of what's going on.
This is
Inside,
acceptable.
where are you two going? You're going down. Shogun is going towards the front door.
I was gonna have Shogun cut a hole through the floor this time for real.
He's going towards the front door.
Damn it.
Do we want to handle Damien first?
He had set his mind on one thing, and you didn't tell him to do anything else
It's
yet.
true.
Do we want to handle Damien first or go
They're
straight
going-
for Gerhardt?
Should tell him to do something else.
Inside.
He's following people to the front door.
Go on, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Shogun.
we know people have died in this hallway. Maybe it's best just let him deal with them.
So he's walking. He's almost. He's at like you can see him down the hallway. You see the front door. He's there. You say Shogun. He turns around. Yes. Immediately, 5 things jump out, tackle him to the ground, and start. You see 5 humanoid things. Seem to be part reptilian, amphibian, and person.
Jonesy?
Oh, they don't.
Their faces are melted and molded together.
Oh, 'cause they're not.
They're not 5 distinct, but this reptilian amphibian thing, faces half melted and human, and these long claws slash against Shogun. Totally, all 5 of them seem to be stronger than he is.
I'm gonna shoot one of them off of him.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at another.
Okay, both of you roll.
So if I were to use
9.
9.
Okay. How much damage does your weapon do?
Aside from a shit ton. Hey, would this count as a sneak attack? To clarify.
No.
No.
There's a reason I asked.
I have a question.
To roll.
11.
So if I were to use powered expertise, whenever you're dealing with someone
This would
with
not count.
powers, no, okay.
None of these things have powers.
They are powered.
No, they're not.
Okay.
And what did you? How much damage did you
At least 4.
At least 4. Okay. So you fire, and you see as this thing's head explodes and it collapses down. And you fire and it throws it off.
Yeah, I'm using the plasma rifles that we got from.
Yes. And it fires and it
We got
forces this
plasma
thing off of
rifles?
Shogun.
When did that happen?
When you were gone.
No, yeah, that was when Pierce got gooed.
Do I have a plasma rifle, dude?
We grabbed all the ones we could, so sure.
Okay.
Do I
And
need a
as
plasma
these
rifle?
things are, as Shogun's trying to get up, you see the one that you shot immediately gets up, head gone, and just starts swinging wildly and rushing at you. And the one you shot, it gets up, its arm is broken, and it shuffles in your direction. And we cut back outside, where you guys are hearing this, because it's right outside the front door.
So do I want to walk in there?
I love everything shuffled.
What do you three want to do?
Can I roll hide from view and try and get into
Yes.
there? Alright.
You know, there's something that I've been set aside for a rainy day.
You have a thing meant to open doors, sir.
Yes, I do. All right.
And we have a man who can't die who's right behind
Weirdly
the door.
enough, it's opened
Alright.
more people than it has doors.
It has.
But you
He doesn't
Ar-
know
Archie doesn't
that.
the person that it can open who's behind
Wait.
the door can't die.
Archie doesn't know that, but you guys don't know that Archie doesn't know that. He knows that.
So,
You didn't tell anyone though.
please use the door knocker.
Yep.
I rolled a 10 to get into the building.
I would recommend backing away
Okay,
from the
so
door.
you're going around.
Wait, but the door's around a corner, so I'm not just gonna get hit in the face, right?
No. You will not get hit in the face.
It's like, and your character's dead.
I'm gonna go open the door.
So you're sneaking inside through where there used to be a window.
I got you.
I think it was just a bigger window.
No, it's just a hole now.
Because Shogun walked through, it was not just window anymore. It was merely just extra door.
Door part
As the
two.
door knocker smashes open, and you see these creatures. And as they're slashing at Shogun, holding him down, they immediately turn where you see these human-like eyes staring at you, and they leap.
All right.
Roll dodge.
Water manipulation. Counterpoint.
You used the door knocker, so either that or roll dodge.
All right.
Do we
Yep.
want to
Make a
establish
good-
an initiative order?
In a moment.
Make an excellent point.
This is more, this happened, so surprise.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Surprise!
So that is a 10.
Okay. I will just say you dodge out of the way, this one leaps at you. Now, initiative. Everyone roll swift.
Swift. Yep. Yep.
Oh.
You drop it.
Oh goodness.
Cool. That's a
Oh,
Oh,
7.
opposite ends of the
I got a
spectrum.
9.
Yeah.
what'd you get?
13.
I got a 9.
Good.
I got a 6.
Hey, I rolled one better than you.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone get above a 10? What did you get?
13.
10. 10 to 5.
9.
9.
7.
What's your swift bonus?
3.
And a +1.
What's your swift bonus?
Plus 1.
And I ended up with a 6, which is technically within that range.
Crazy that you got the first.
Yeah, 1 and a 2 on the dice.
Oh,
Well, she.
Still gets a 6.
Also, I do have 3 less than I did 3 sessions ago.
oh, has it just been gradually going down?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
His X is, dying.
Yeah.
What did you get on the dice?
7.
What did you get on the dice?
On the dice?
Yes.
I got an 8 on the dice. But I got a 9
I'm
total.
using that.
Oh.
Okay. Constance, go.
Constance is.
One of them has leaped out at
Yeah.
Archibald.
Constance has seen time and again people who continue fighting well past what other people would consider to be within their capacity to do so. Their adrenaline does a lot. So he sees these things take a shot and get up, and he's like, yeah, I guess that does make sense. But he also understands that these things aren't really human. So he has an idea very quickly. He is going to are those grenades still there?
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
going
grabbed a couple of them, but
Yeah. Constance is going to grab one of those grenades, and he's going to try and pull a Pirates of the Caribbean one and shove it into one of these things' chests.
Okay. Roll. Take up arms.
10.
Okay. And what would you like your extra effect to be?
Grenade inside.
Yeah,
what she
effectively, one of my options is to just put them where I want them.
Will this be the one that charged at you?
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Makes sense.
Well,
I don't
Okay.
want to
Put them
move
where they
past
want
that guy.
them. Are you gonna effectively just kick it back?
So what you
Ah,
So when it blows up, it's not in your face.
Yes,
Grab
my
a
extra
grenade off
effect is
of the
just,
door frame.
it's gonna be I
lined with
they're
grenade.
where I want them to be, which is
Away from you.
inside or around the grenade.
Okay.
So just
As it charges at you, and you shove it inside
like
its chest. You just rip through its chest.
yeah.
Shove the grenade inside, pull it out, and it pushes it back as it trips, falling on top of Shogun and the others.
Yeah, that's fine.
Boom!
He can take it.
As that one explodes.
Hopefully the others can.
4 harm.
That is 4 harm. And that's it.
Closed
It did.
area.
Here, I want to be aware. Harm to these things means nothing. It's how much damage you do to it.
Yeah.
It's not how much harm it takes. It's
no.
how much damage to its body it takes.
Fortunately, I have
Mutilated, they
something
become,
that
yeah.
I haven't used.
How
It's kind of like necromorphs from Dead Space.
Hey, how precise are we allowed to be with the damage it takes kind of thing?
Very.
We'll find
Get
out.
creative.
You can be like,
I
I hit
have-
it exactly here.
Can
In
I
its
still goo-
scrotum.
Can I still glue these things?
What?
Can I still glue these things?
Yes.
Well, no.
I never said it would do anything. I'd say you could be specific.
Well, I was
punch him in his balls. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Well, I was just curious because you were saying it depends on how much damage you do to its body, not
How
the
much
actual
how
harm.
mutilated it becomes.
But do these things have like a spinal cord?
Yes.
They don't need it.
They don't need it.
They don't need it.
It doesn't need a head.
He shot its head off.
My recommendation is make them worms.
I don't
Take
know.
the limb.
Mine is
That
the
one,
with helping
the one that
with
you
thinking
blew
about
up
it.
is
How
dead.
do I manipulate probability?
I don't even know you can.
True.
No,
Okay,
none of the
I have a
people here
question.
do.
Point is, the answer to many questions in this game is magic.
Because
It's
I
powers,
say
not
so.
magic.
And also,
Speaking of magic,
to
Johnson-
clarify,
Magic.
What?
Patrick did
Johnson-
specify
baseball
like
player?
5
Yeah.
minutes ago they weren't.
And yet the
magic.
Magic
Okay.
Johnson?
It is your turn.
It's my.
Yeah.
No, Alfonso.
I got a 10.
That's right. You go next.
You're unimportant to me, Steve.
You say to the main character.
Yes.
So either go or
I'm just gonna.
James just say to the other. Both for the main
Uh,
characters.
You're right next to me, right?
What?
Still.
Yep.
You're unimportant.
That's
Did you
you.
just use the door knocker? Just gonna the middle of everything, the explosions, all that. I'm just gonna yell at you. Can we? Do you think we can turn them back to normal people?
No.
Cool.
Oh, amazing.
immediately after something explodes.
And I'm just going to the one.
Actually, hold on. Actually, let me. Do I think that we can turn them back to normal people?
If you roll, I'm going to slap you. Thank you, Jason.
I was assuming that we couldn't. It's just
Mason would say
Math.
that.
Oh,
It's a
amazing.
9.
No.
Yes.
In fact, you don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
I do.
No,
Then,
you
well,
don't.
To clarify, you guys haven't.
Not
even
exactly.
seen
You
the
don't know.
thing
You haven't.
You're
You don't
standing
know
at
the door knocker.
wow.
Doors go.
I'm assuming
And
that
one of them's
a
jumping.
couple of good
Moves around.
subject verb.
It's like,
Assuming is the key word there.
Yeah,
You don't
he-
know.
Patrick, you
I
said
mean,
one of
yeah.
them's coming at him, right? Because he just
Yes.
removed
I got
the
it.
door. Yeah, one of them is outside coming towards him.
Mm.
I'm just going to thrust my hand out towards it and goo beam.
Roll use power.
Growth and goo beam in the same.
Use
thing.
power.
Yes.
Ooh.
Or would you like to spend tokens?
That's the
How many
problem.
tokens? 3?
It would be 3 tokens. It
Yes.
would be 3 tokens.
Do we have to add this to like actually write down?
Goo beam.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Unright.
Do you have a better name for it?
Beam.
Energy beam.
Disintegrate.
It just happens to goo
Disintegration
people.
ray. Ray of disintegration.
That's an 11.
Puddle maker.
Okay.
You get a token.
You
like that.
reach
I
out
get a token.
and Eugene.
Hey, question.
Actually,
does he get a token for the initiative roll? Does that count?
No.
Jelly.
Ah.
So, please describe what this looks like
Okay, yeah.
for him.
Yeah, for you.
Well, can I see it? Because I'm inside in the hallway.
Yeah. So are they. But the door's open now.
Okay.
The door is not open. It's missing.
It's missing because
Yeah.
the door knocker went no more door.
So it's like a little 6-inch disc that, when it activates, a little glowing shield appears.
It's
around it,
about
and
it's a 6-inch cylinder.
it's a battering ram.
He removed the door and the surrounding wall.
Okay.
We do that.
Yeah, that's happened 2 or 3 times already.
Effectively, you see,
Today, in fact.
Yeah, in the past 5 minutes.
you effectively hear what Mason yelled. Can we change them back? And then him respond. Oh Jesus! I kicked that.
And him respond, oh, Jesus.
Respond.
It's good.
No, effectively like you did.
Mhm.
And then you see Mason just like get like a resolve cover like cross across his face, like this is something that has to be done. Then thrusts his arm out as the not the air but the space in front of his hand cracks, fractures, and tears open as a what color would you describe the beam? You're the one that figures things out for me.
The beam?
The just energy that releases from the space.
It's just pure fractured energy. There's no specific color to it. It's not even rainbow.
Does it look like
It is
broken
anti-color. What?
So like the
broken
area in
mirror?
front of
Broken
me,
mirror.
the area in front of me breaks, and then out of it comes more broken.
Yes.
Yeah, and it collides
What does
with
that look like through my goggles?
Oh.
It's very bright. You should take them off.
I just kind of.
James!
Flashbang.
as it cracks, the area in front of me cracks and fractures, and from it releases more effectively fracturing as it collides with this thing in front of Archibald, and it proceeds to be ripped apart at a molecular level.
As it turns to goo.
Mm.
Now it's your turn.
Did you roll a special?
Jelly.
I rolled. I got a 10 on the dice, and then a +1.
So would Alfonso have seen enough happen to assume that these things are an immobilized kind of target, rather than trying to...
One is running headless down the hallway.
Yes.
But no, I'm asking would Alfonso have seen it run headless down a hallway, because he was in the other room.
No, you wouldn't.
So I would not have...
You just think you can kill these things.
You've there's been a grenade go off. And
You do see
laser
a
go
door lined with grenades.
off. Like a lot. They're a mixture.
An
of different
ungodly
grenades, too.
amount of
Some
grenades.
of them are shrapnel. Some of them are sticky.
Hmm.
Some of them are incendiary. The whole point is to make sure that this room goes away if someone does or enters this room wrong.
Not saying that.
Don't touch that.
Good.
Okay.
I mean, you did watch him kind of reach around the corner and just pick one off like a grape and then huck it down the hallway. So
He
Yeah,
didn't.
that sounds good.
He didn't actually see that. He was around the corner when all this started happening. He missed the important part of make them go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which means he's probably going to try and just kill them like you would a regular thing.
Yeah.
And it's probably not going to go good for me.
Yeah.
Admittedly, so you're in the lab, right?
Yes.
The first one you're gonna see is the one running at me,
Yes.
which is the headless one.
You see a headless thing. I'm just gonna call them ghouls. A headless ghoul.
Ghoul.
Rushing.
So that should note
Something.
you probably can't kill these regular.
Okay, I legitimately have to make a personal roll on whether Alfonso's just going to be like,
Is he aware
Nope.
enough for this?
well, is he going to see like the headless ghoulish thing go running by and just go, nope,
not
and
today.
turn around and leave? Like, there's-
Valid.
You're just like, damn, that's
Yeah, lizard.
crazy.
Am I brave
I'm
enough?
gonna go
No.
back to the base.
I quite literally did not sign up for this.
Yeah.
well,
no,
no,
go pick them all out of the base.
well,
instead.
and past that, it's
It's a
Am I
headless
gonna-
lizard ghoul.
yeah, and past that, it's Alfonso being like, am I going to be able to effectively do anything?
You did see me
You
blow
do.
up a guy.
You do distinctly have the vial in your pocket. Hate
I
to bring it up,
no.
I
but
do distinctly have the vial in my pocket. So we'll go if this personal roll happens to be a 12, because
It
I gotta
is.
roll 2d6. If it is exactly a 12,
He's drinking
just gonna
it?
be like, screw it.
and down it.
Yep, that's if it is
Okay.
exactly a 12. Does that sound
Are you
fair?
in line of sight of Mason?
Yeah, you should roll.
Roll
Nope,
that.
I am in a completely separate room.
Roll.
Keep in mind, the window is missing for that room.
It was a 9.
Roll.
No, I want you to roll real dice.
No, I'm specifically. No,
He rolls digitally.
I'm specifically saying you could fix it if it goes
That's
wrong.
not 260.
That was a
You
4.
can't.
Is he running?
No, he'll be brave.
It's a Lowe's brave.
Well, either he'll be brave or just go, fuck it. If I die, I'm dead.
No self-preservation, at least.
Yeah. He's just abandons
Okay.
all
Yes,
sorts
It,
of
so
stuff.
it has no head. So roll attack from ambush.
Oh, that's
It can't know where you are. It was just rushing in direction.
Hypothetically, could I cut it in half with a hunting knife? Is it like how big is this creature?
No,
Is
it is a human size, average human.
It wouldn't be a single cut. You can't animate this with a hunting knife. You could probably chop
And even
it in
then,
half.
that probably wouldn't stop it.
That's... I mean, it definitely would be moving.
Its arms might keep going.
It would,
Its
would
legs
be-
might
yeah.
keep going.
You could just
It couldn't really do anything at that point,
Yeah.
Just leave it there.
but it could still go.
Just rub
Yeah,
viscera all
so
over
I
the
guess
place.
I'm going to use
See
the
rubbish and
assault
all over the
rifle
place.
Yes.
and
Good.
trying to shoot off its like knees. Like
Kneecap
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Roll. Roll.
obviously its head ain't gonna be doing it. And you said this is attack from ambush.
Attack from ambush. Yes.
Yay! That would be a attack from ambush.
Brawn.
Be a 10.
Okay.
Because I
10 plus. You have an extra effect, and it is unaware of you.
To clarify, I can roll pure skill whether or not it's attack from ambush as long as I'm behind the person.
Yes, and this counts.
Well, this would count as both. Because if missing a head, everything's attack from ambush.
Everything is behind it.
Yeah, that's fair.
There is no in front of it.
You just gotta.
So let me say a 10.
Okay. One of them is do more harm. Would you like to do more harm?
I already
Not that it
do-
matters.
I already do an extra plus.
Okay.
2 harm because it's
Give
attack.
+1 forward to yourself or another player.
I think I'll give +1 for.
+1 forward is +1 on your next roll. On the next roll.
What are the limitations as to the player?
Anyone?
So I can give him a +1
Yes.
forward so he can roll his power with +1?
Yes.
Would be a +2, so I already have a +1.
Or +1 to whatever roll he rolls next.
Okay.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'll give him a +1
Okay.
forward.
So, bro, as this thing is rushing at you, you see as these bullets fly out of the lab Eugene was in, not shooting at its knees, basically turning them, ripping them apart as it collapses and still stumbles in your direction.
Crawlers.
Yeah.
And it is now Eugene's turn.
My turn.
Eugene.
The country?
Papua New Guinea?
Papua New-
I'm gonna hit a few buttons. I'm backing up.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm gonna
Nope.
hit a few buttons on my little tablet. The drones are gonna fly, kind of keeping up near the ceiling. They're gonna pick one,
Open fire.
and they're just gonna target a limb apiece.
okay.
Is hit the button, and they're just gonna go boom, 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 turning into a beat towards
Why
the
were there 6? Do they have 6 limbs? Was I unaware of this?
I
You have 6
I
drones?
have 4 drones.
But you said you did 6 booms.
Well, they shot multiple times.
I assume
They only do
not
one
the-
damage.
No, they do
Two.
2. But
Not
that's
that it
2
matters.
That's 2 apiece.
It is, so that counts as one hit apiece.
Mm-hmm. How do I roll for this?
This will be attack from ambush.
I know. I just need to figure
The main
out.
It's brawn.
To a torso.
Is it my brawn?
Yes.
Or
Okay.
less.
Can it be my cognition because they're drones?
I just
No.
Okay.
Because he hates you.
That is
What?
a
I think it's
7.
personal strength.
2.
You can roll cognition. It's okay.
No, nothing.
So that's a
nothing
9.
close.
Hmm.
Am I rolling for each of them? Right?
No.
Okay. Well, 9.
He's normal.
As this thing falls apart and its limbs do not start moving, it is dead.
Does the torso and head continue to wiggle?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on Shogun.
I'm gonna just have them fly back, and I'm gonna make sure nothing's behind us.
And now it's Archibald's turn.
What's the location of the remaining ones?
On Shogun.
How many are there?
There's technically one, but it's just a head and a
Alright.
torso.
So there's something that I have not used that I've had since I created Archibald's character.
Uh-huh.
When his starting gear.
Bond?
Did I ever mention to you guys what that was?
A bomb?
How would they know?
So
You've made so many things.
in Archie's, no, this was his starting equipment.
Okay.
So he taps the little button and a grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah.
That would help.
Mention that.
You
Yep,
did.
a grenade launcher appears in his hand, and I'm gonna fire that at Shogun. He'll be fine.
If we kill this guy,
He will be fine.
You kill Shogun.
I was thinking just throw a handful of
He
grenades
can't
at him.
he's fine as long as the armor functions. But so far, it's been hit with
All right,
like
that's an 11.
His spinal cord, destroying that part of the armor, and he just stood back up.
That's an 11.
yeah. But If you do
Yeah.
enough damage to
Uh,
the armor,
boom!
you damage there.
The one that is the head and torso is dead, but the other
You
ones,
rolled,
which are
like,
split
a
apart, are
12
not
on
are
bronze.
still moving.
Take the helmet off.
And now it is Rogue's turn. There are 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically 3, because one's crawling towards you without a head.
That's beyond not a problem. Yeah.
Just gonna slap its stump against your leg.
What are you going to do? Bleed on me?
Yeah. I am going
Just a flesh
to
wound.
turn invisible, and then I'm just gonna position myself somewhere where, like, if it's going towards me, I'm just gonna go around it.
Okay.
And yeah, just watch. You were looking behind us, right?
Yeah.
Checking. Is there any other? Is this hallway just a long straight hallway? Is that all? This is?
No, there's some doors.
Okay, I'm going to watch.
And the
other
stairs
direction.
leading down.
From Eugene's watching one way, I'll watch the other direction in the stairs. And just if someone decides to enter this fight suddenly, I'll take care of them.
Okay. Constance.
And out walks a toddler.
Well, now that there's a grenade launcher on the field,
Put your head to the
Constance
ground.
isn't particularly keen to shove another grenade into somebody.
Valid.
Can Constance effectively just give the help action to Shogun?
Yeah, I'll just say that.
Great.
Roll assist or hinder.
Nah. It's only for players.
Oh.
Hey, fun fact: if anybody rolls assist for me, they get a mark experience. By the way.
Oh.
Why would
even if
anyone
they fail?
ever want to do that?
Even if they fail.
Also,
The
just
exact
clarifying,
numbers that they roll.
these are energy grenades,
Yes.
so it's explosions of energy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it has the far tag, meaning you're probably too close to reuse it effectively.
Yep.
It also has reload, so you can't use it again for a
Yep.
minute. I'm just
Well,
clarifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should kill everybody.
So you're helping Shogun, effectively.
Is he having to be close to Shogun to help him?
Yes.
And he's also launching a grenade at the area where.
He already launched the
Yeah,
grenade.
he launched.
Okay, that arm.
Shogun is going to push these 2 things off of him. They're not much left of them. And just stomp on both of their heads, effectively ending the fight.
Great.
Arch's gonna reload.
Is that Shogun?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At the people that just joined the fight.
Arch's gonna go ahead and reload his canister.
I'm going
Hey,
to.
question.
What are those things?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, given the fact it was running around without a
As you
head.
jump, as you appear around the corner.
Give me
My-
some type of undead thingamajig.
My current theory is that they're Gerhardt's latest edition of his experiments. They must have broken free.
My current theory is that they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to go down.
Do I have any idea what these things might be, based on what research is being done here?
No.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the research that was being done
Where's
here.
Damien?
Down.
No, Gerhardt's down.
I'm going to grab just an ungodly
One of the back
amount of
rooms.
grenades.
Rooms
and
direct,
fill-
on the other side of this.
Oh, bad.
Should we go for
We should go take care of Damien first.
This is gonna take like
Yeah,
3
Patrick, question.
if you don't mind.
You want
Last
incendiary
session,
or shrapnel
Fiora,
or flash?
Fiora did tell us
One
that
each?
the girl currently sitting at my house is Shogun's wife, right? That didn't get told.
Yes.
I'm going to hand out grenades.
I mean,
to
she's
anyone
not
who
sitting there
wants
anymore.
them.
Catherine told
How many
told
do
everyone
I
to
get?
get out.
Oh, she
Well,
didn't have
how
to tell
many
me
do
to
you
get out.
comfortably
That is
hold
what
without
she did.
hindering?
She knows what you
Probably
want.
3.
Okay.
person? Do you have
Do you want incendiary,
a powered
flash, or
generator?
shrapnel?
Yes.
Incendiary.
Cool.
Okay.
I would have grabbed another one while I was
Yes.
in space.
One of each.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And for Eugene's benefit,
Already.
none of these things have power.
I figured.
Does anyone else want any?
No one else knows that.
I'll take one.
What kind?
Hey, Shogun,
Incendiary,
Yes.
Shrapnel or flash?
if we
take
get
it
out of this
incendiary.
alive, I'll tell you what it is you're missing.
What about you?
As his hands grip his sword a little tighter. Tell me now.
How about we kill the big bad thing? And
Tell
then I'll
me.
you? Because if we die during that, I'm not. the
His
only
sword
person
begins
who
to
knows.
glow. Tell me now.
What's going on?
I know what
He's
it
trying
is
to
he's
get killed.
missing.
He lifts his sword up.
This is not the time.
Alfonso,
You
why don't
have to
just
tell
him?
them now.
You forgot your wife.
You say that his sword, he's still holding it, drops down, and he like looks down. Selena,
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to address that later. We can't stop moving.
Why did you bring that up?
We can't
Can
talk
we
about
run
it
out?
right now either.
Yep.
We have to keep moving.
Is there any other
Alright.
way up from this lab except for this staircase?
Before we do that, let's go handle Damien.
Does my lab still have power?
no.
Not really. No.
No.
Okay.
Is the
The lab is
teleportation blocker
shambles.
still in place?
That was a question for
Spotty.
you, by the way.
Where's it
I know.
located?
That's what I was asking.
Down.
Do I know any other way out of the lab downstairs?
No.
Okay.
You've never been down there.
Do
Not that
I
I'm
know
aware
any other
of.
way out of the lab down
No.
there? Okay. Have been down
I
there.
do not.
I'm gonna
believe
watch the
so.
staircase to make sure nothing else comes out from the lab while you guys go take care of Damien.
That's fair.
I feel like someone should be with you. I don't think it should
I mean,
be
I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm just gonna mount my turrets to the wall on either
Valid.
side, and I'm just gonna kind of wait.
Okay. That
Two.
works.
Yeah.
heading towards Damien.
Yeah, let's go.
So are we killing this Damien?
Yes.
Is it
No.
We're shutting him
Shogun
down.
slumps with a thud against the floor.
Guess he's not
He
coming.
just stares at the floor
Hey, can I borrow your sword for a bit?
Shut up.
as he just drops it.
I'm just can I like walk up like switch it with my hunting knife?
He
Is
doesn't even register you're taking it.
Is it something I can even pick up? To clarify,
It's very heavy.
but I can use it.
Technically,
It's like a buster sword, right?
in size.
Yeah.
If you try and remove the sword, I'm just gonna step on it, make sure it stays.
I was just gonna use it for a bit. I was gonna get
Fonzie.
Made of.
You don't know.
Give me it.
You would know.
He doesn't know.
We're going.
Is it made of an earth metal?
No.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So,
Yeah.
you're going.
We are going to power dampen him. We're not killing him. He is an unwilling participant.
Do we know that?
I saw Gerhardt's memories.
What?
He's been controlling this kid since he was like 5.
Oh.
What do I know of this child
That's not
they're
gonna be
talking
easy.
about?
He's about 20 years old, wears a a sports jacket, and that's all about it. And he follows Gerhardt around.
Light blue.
He also turns into like
You know
diamonds.
that.
He calls Gerhardt what?
He follows Gerhardt
Daddy.
around.
Oh, I thought you said he calls him
Don't
dad.
ever say that.
Also, he glows like light blue.
That's about it.
Has he shown any powers?
Nope.
He turns into a diamond. Well, he turns crystal. I saw it in the memories.
Well, you know that.
I
He just,
told,
he just
yeah, I told everyone.
He just
He
fakes
didn't
Since we're
mention it
going
earlier.
to,
So who's going to Damien?
The 4 of us.
I
Okay.
think I'm gonna stay and try.
I'm
talking
going to
to
send a
Shogun
single
about
drone with
Okay.
them.
us three then.
I'm sending a single drone with them.
Okay.
And
So
you,
we'll follow you three. But I'm not turning off any microphones.
I'm assuming you could probably speak through the drone.
I can speak in secret.
So you
So
get to this back room, which seems to be some kind of, based on where it is, some kind of storage closet.
I'm gonna kick the door.
Playing Pocket Edition.
You kick, you try to kick, but there is something blocking the door.
Is there? Don't
It's a plasma
shoot the
weapon,
door.
I
Yes.
could.
I'll just
Also,
unload, like,
no.
3 or so shots.
How close
You don't
behind
have
the
to
door is
roll
he?
for
Okay.
that.
How far behind the door is he?
He's against the door.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
probably fine.
Admittedly, I was shooting at the door handle and like kind of to the right of it.
You were trying to blow the door off. Yeah.
Damien, we don't intend to kill you. Unlike those.
Please leave. Please just go. I need to find Gerhardt.
He's downstairs.
I know. He's in danger. I need to help him.
I'm gonna say through my little headset that I now have. Are we opening the door?
Door's already open. We're fine. We're good. Don't blow the door up.
We can't let you help him.
Who the hell are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why are you here? Why aren't you
To
dead?
kill Gerhardt.
And why the fuck would I let you do that?
I don't care.
I can remove the door from its hinges if need be.
Realistically, what can you do to stop us? Your power is...
As he slams through the door, smashing against Constance and knocking him down the stairs.
Alright. Alright.
One would assume he would also.
It was
be
a
stronger than normal.
stairs.
I would like to shut him down.
Oh.
The stairs weren't there. He knocks him down the wall that the stairs are right next to.
I understand now. I'm like, I don't even vaguely
Yeah,
know how
but-
that's possible, but I understand.
I was gonna call
Hits him and
next to the door, like...
Yes. You see, Damien made entirely out of this bluish crystal. You don't, as you trip.
Yeah, can I roll grit to roll with this?
Yeah.
You actually rolled the wrong direction.
Yeah.
What?
He leaned into it a little too much.
No, he didn't even lean. He
Alright.
actually.
You got tokens.
He
You got
started
tokens.
leaning late,
No, I got experience.
so his
I mean, I do have
he.
tokens.
Yeah, you
but-
could spend 2 tokens.
It's kind of like flop flop down the wall.
No, I'm
He's
keeping
slinky.
my tokens.
You're spending tokens.
No, I'm keeping them.
Okay. As you crumple against the floor, taking one harm.
Valid.
That's fine. Harm through armor?
Yes.
I'm grabbing his wrist.
Okay.
And, bracelet.
As he immediately punches you.
Yeah.
And?
He's still punching you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's alright.
Not that it really does
Not
anything.
Howard
Just-
anymore.
Fuck!
Ow!
Ow!
I mean, Archie's probably not happy about it either.
Archie can take a punch.
Archie
Can I-
reels.
Don't hit the kid.
Shoot him with a sleep dart effectively. With my drone. A little neurotoxin, just to kind of knock him out. Since
Yeah,
he's
sure.
No longer
Neurotoxin
crystal.
or sleep dart?
Those are two different things.
Whichever happens to come
I
out
want to
first.
put him. I want to put him to sleep permanently.
I want to put him to sleep, but for how long?
I want to give him.
The next
Shooting him with
always.
the horse tranquilizer dart.
Yeah.
No, I want to give him the seizure.
You mean you're not destroying his nervous system?
Not yet.
You know memories? Yeah, I don't want to have those anymore.
Brain,
8.
consider it smooth.
Right? No, I'm so
Sand
sorry.
Blaster to his head.
9. I was doing my math wrong.
Fuckers collapses.
Alright, what are we doing with him?
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
As you are at the bottom of the stairs,
I don't care. Just get him out of here.
where you see the lack of a door. It's not just a door, it's distinctly there was a door.
Okay, whatever. He's dealt with. We're going down.
Someone
Alright.
make sure he's tied up so if he comes to, he can't do anything about it.
Alright.
Alfonso, you went to go talk to Shogun again.
I'm not going to. Shogun, do you
Is she
remember-
okay?
She is. But if you keep sitting here, you won't be. We've got some stuff to take care of, and then I'm gonna help you go find her. But we gotta take care of this.
Can you roughly influence their actions?
What's your -1 again to that?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm not even there. I can't roll.
No.
This is-
You can't.
I would like to roll hinder.
I would like to roll.
Fail on hinder, do you give him a bonus?
No, you're
You down a
at the
staircase.
bottom of the stairs.
If you
We
fail on
watched
hinder, do you give
you
him a bonus?
Looney Tunes down the stairs.
Yeah, I couldn't remember before.
I just did my final poll. That
I'm there, but I'm not helping.
guaranteed to pick one of the characters.
It just says be prepared for the consequences.
So now I get to pick another one.
Nice.
Oh, I'm getting an LR.
This
and
is
I
gonna be a
get to roll.
7.
Okay.
Spend it.
I also got a signature weapon. This is
Just do
crazy.
your eraser to erase that token.
After this, and I find her, do I still have to help you?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, are you here?
Yes.
Oh, you're
He's
here.
close enough,
So
I
you're,
assume.
you're a free man. As far as I'm concerned, you helping here was voluntary. But
And he stands, and you notice somehow, due to the onslaught of attacks from those creatures, it has damaged his armor in some way. There's tons of somewhat deep scratches.
or maybe like the 3 grenades that got set off right on top of him.
3 grenades and like 5 creatures attacking him like that.
Is there a man in that suit?
And he reaches down and picks up the sword. And it ignites. What would you like to do?
May I make a simple request, gentlemen? If you do choose to retire, may I study this suit? And
I do not want it anymore.
Perfect.
I would like it.
We'll let the scientists fight over who gets the suit afterwards.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going
They're
down.
going down.
I am going to follow Constance down the stairs so I can cover for him.
text real quick about one like
What you rating a base?
I'll give you
All the lights are off. There is no. It is pure.
What light?
I have
Darkness.
drones.
You do. You see this massive, near warehouse-sized lab, filled with tables and large vats, but these vats are knocked over
And empty.
and empty, and all of the tables are empty.
How many vats do I count, like, approximately?
4.
4?
There were about 50 tables. At least tables that you presume had people on them.
Yeah. He'll go 10 feet and then wait for
Remind
everybody
me.
else to file in. Or at least
I'm
an
gonna send
appropriate
my
number of people.
drones.
Where
down
is
first.
Gerhardt?
Nowhere to
Does
be
this
seen.
remind me of a coroner's office?
No, let's.
There is no one down here.
Much bigger.
Well, yeah, but is that the vibe I'm picking up on?
Yeah, I guess it could be.
Guys.
That was not a mistake.
Is that the vibe I'm picking up on, like a
What?
big coroner's office?
One.
Yeah.
There's no one down here. No one alive down here. I couldn't pick up.
It doesn't matter. There could be a number of reasons why we wouldn't
I'm gonna
detect
have
him.
each of my drones go through a different like spectrum, radio,
Yep.
heat.
X-ray, gamma,
Yeah,
ultraviolet.
just kind of swap through real quick. See if anything shows up.
I'm not the only one wearing these, but there are multiple people wearing power-sighted
Mhm.
visors. Do they pick anything up?
The power side? No.
Yeah, I would be wearing the Infinity armor, including the helmet for
Yes.
this particular task.
Okay.
Would that, would
no.
that see anything?
Wait. Do you? I don't specifically have.
With all
Wait,
these
so
people down here, I'm just
do
gonna
you-
watch our backs.
What goggles do you have? What visor?
I'm currently wearing the
So-
Infinity armor.
Constance, you are walking through.
I only get like 10
Yeah.
15 feet in before I wait for more people to file in behind.
Everyone is down here now.
Great.
It's very quiet in this room.
I did a personal roll.
Should I turn on the lights?
What?
Yeah.
I did a
Yes.
personal roll
You
for
should do
mission.
that.
I'm gonna turn on the floodlights on my drones.
Oh, nice.
And now the room is effectively lit. As you see in the back wall, this massive hole has been dug through the wall.
I'm going to let you look at that, and I'm going over to find any research.
Yeah, there are
notes.
tables of research.
And
And you
just
see,
taking it.
near the back wall is a cage with a person in it. Or it used to be a person. Currently it is a pile of dust.
Oh, they got disintegrated.
Yeah.
We know Archie's gonna walk over there.
Does the dust have any powers?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Just had
It
to
used
check.
to.
Well,
This is probably fine.
I hope you're better off where you are now, Wes.
He's in mind court right now.
You're fine.
He is being mind sued.
Regardless,
Wes knew that.
I guess
Somebody.
we go down the hole.
Yeah, do we go quickly or slowly?
Yeah, I think we have to catch up with whatever that is.
I can go quickly and
Can we? How big is the
I can
hole?
do that.
Big enough.
Yeah, Constance
Like
is
single file, two to a side.
Currently,
or
it can
big
fit
group?
multiple people walking
Where is
together.
the teleportation
I'm
vampire
talking like
suppressor?
size of that.
Off in the
you.
corner. You go over and immediately turn it off.
yeah, Constance is
Yes.
Like you
just
talking
gonna
the size of
start
that little.
running
Yes.
into the tunnel, presumably with X.
Okay.
Yeah, watching his back.
I'm following.
I'm gonna roll hide from view and follow them.
Yeah, drone lead the way with the floodlight down the tunnel.
That's a 15.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
turned
right.
invisible.
No. I'm going to take a moment and
You have no
basically
idea.
the equivalent of a video game controller, and I'm going to hand it to you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
You have control over one of the drones.
I'm gonna leave that to Omega.
Yeah. Remotely.
I'll keep a hold
Did
of
you run down the tunnel?
Yeah, I'm following them.
For posterity.
Okay, is it safe to assume
Just
none
make
of
sure
them
I'll
know
keep it.
Alfonso's behind them?
Because he rolled a 15 on that.
Yes.
And he didn't go down the tunnel.
I did go down the tunnel.
So, mate. Oh, you
Is he
did?
invisible to
Yeah.
Arch's life sense?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, I'm not.
So you did make this able to avoid all of the sensors you had access to, our suit.
So yes, you cannot.
Well, he
Technically,
was.
Zax did that.
Yes.
But still.
Technically, that would include energy dam, energy sensors.
Yeah.
Power is
Archibald.
Oh,
This isn't energy.
Archibald
Okay.
would just hear in like a private communication link, and I could jump scare the shit out of any of them right now.
So you're going down this
I think
tunnel.
you
It's
know
going
exactly how
down.
that would go.
Oh, so bad. Like,
Yeah, you would get shanked.
We're going down?
Yes.
so
The
many-
tunnel leads down.
Correct.
Okay.
Until
Are you
you're not sure how deep, but it
Okay,
stops
cool.
and it starts. It
I am
splits
staying in
4
the
different
lab.
paths.
Oh God.
I guess there might have been 4 of them.
Is the large armored man going as well?
He was going, and then he noticed the 4 different paths that he cannot fit through, and he cannot break through these ones.
Is one of the paths bigger than the others?
No,
So they're all the exact same size.
roughly.
Actually,
Through my drone, can I tell if they are symmetrical in size?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't a drill or something.
actually,
You have 4 drones.
okay.
How quickly can they travel?
Depends on if I need them to do anything else.
How
Can I
about
have
preliminarily
some
we send
or
one drone
have
down
them
each
fly at
tunnel to see
what I know
if
about
at all
Amazon.
any of these end in a
Shogun.
dead end.
and
Yes.
what's her
that
name,
we don't
ask
have to
her
waste time
to
on.
keep her
I will send them down 100 feet apiece.
tabs on her part.
I'm altering what I'm doing. Seeing that Shogun can't get through, I'm gonna stand next to him and say, "Once you get to a opening, let me know, and I'll bring Shogun through."
And I'm gonna
Got
send a drone each, 100 feet down the tunnels.
And you go about.
I'm turning the lights off so that if one of the tunnels doesn't end in a dead end, there's not a floodlight
Uh-huh.
night vision lens.
And you send these through in night vision.
Yeah, 100 feet down.
One of them opens up into this
How
cavern,
far?
underground cavern. 70 feet.
Okay. I have that one.
One of them
stopped
reaches a
on
dead
exit.
end. Smash! It's destroyed.
The dead end?
Yes.
Oh, probably.
That's the one on the far left.
Okay.
The one right, one on the far right was the cavern.
As soon as one gets destroyed, I stop all of them.
These are all simultaneous. I'm describing them
That's fair.
simultaneously.
But no, as soon as I see it get destroyed, the rest stop wherever they are in that moment.
Okay. Cavern.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 cavern. 4 cavern. 3 dead end. Smash.
Okay.
Destroyed.
Could we reason
So
that
1 and
it's
3 are
together?
gone. Okay.
2 and 4 are caverns.
If you're
Yeah.
counting,
So
They're the same cavern.
Okay.
if you're counting clockwise, 1 and 3 are gone. They dead end in something. 2 and 4 end in a large cavern. They're coming back, and I'm gonna have them fly back.
The same cavern?
Believe so.
Then no point in splitting up,
Is
right?
it the same cavern?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I
Alright,
mean,
we'll go down
Did it
4.
we should at least have
Natural.
someone.
Shogun can't
Yes.
feed
Okay.
any down, so we'll just keep that.
Somewhat.
Counter does.
Good.
You did notice
I
very.
lost
Something to come back.
Natural.
You did notice
They don't
briefly
get
there was
back
some mining equipment.
Yeah.
Old mining
I don't know.
equipment.
He's perfect.
Are there any records, mines?
so
of
is
this?
Shogun.
It's Colorado. Yes.
There's
You're
an
not
abandoned
perfect.
mine
You're
in
not
the
me.
I
town,
think it opens up under the abandoned mine.
or at least part of the abandoned mine.
Yeah. It's Colorado.
It
There
was
would be
a
mine-
vast
there's a mine in
mine.
every single city in Colorado.
So can I scamper ahead of everybody, still being sneaky,
Mhm.
to go poke my head into the cavern and hopefully not die, and we'll scan the area?
Yeah.
Yay!
Is anyone willing to go on a retrieval mission and see if there are any remnants of my drones?
Can I teleport to one of his drones?
No.
Didn't think so.
Yeah, I've got to deal with this first. but
Bigger
I'll
fish to fry.
Get him back later.
Understand?
I got an 8.
It's not like we've got Shogun standing there. It's not like anything's going to go down there and take them.
But they were destroyed by something.
Yeah.
You have one question.
They can only get more destroyed.
I don't know, but if I can scavenge parts, it
Uh,
saves
do you
me
know the
money.
questions?
No, not off the top
Full
of my
money
head.
saved whenever the perfect.
We
set.
really need to just print out the question.
We had them.
We did.
There's 2 pages of them.
Oh yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, just get the rules reference sheet. We would love that.
I
Patrick, you know what's funny? So there's a meme
Oh, that
online.
one right there.
If someone's considered or called perfect in any way, shape, or form, it's a reference. It's considered a reference to Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball. So when you said he's become perfect, I immediately pulled up a picture of Perfect Cell and showed to Ryan and
did. He goes.
Wait, is that what you described?
What?
Is that accurate?
Perfect
Dude.
cell.
During
he
the
said he
picture?
became
Is
perfect.
it accurate?
Were you listening?
No.
Bottom of the
During my picture?
No, it wasn't.
all questions.
Okay.
I
He
was
said
distracted by the whole Aaron getting the
it was
thing.
when
No,
he-
that was during the beginning of the
It
session.
was when like his like bones and stuff were breaking
Yeah,
and
okay,
reforming,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
at the end he was like, he's become something else. He's become
What
perfect.
happened here?
That's him now.
What? Or no, wait. Sorry, that was my brain. What is hidden here?
So as you're looking around in this vast cavern, you notice so there's this underground river, more stream. On the other side is some old mining equipment and a man-made tunnel with tracks,
Like mining tracks or creature tracks?
mining tracks. But that's the only tunnel you can see. But the cavern stretches on either end.
So it would bring the whole place down on top, like wicked genius. That was not Archie.
Like a genius.
Like a genius.
You guys let me have my mini note. I could just down into the cavern and we could run. But
Yeah,
no,
and blow up like half of the underground
You're
of the
right. You
town.
could just throw
That's not
McCoy
my
in
problem.
there.
We would also have moved down that cavern, to that way.
Okay,
Because
so
we
would
can't
you have
see.
notified me whenever you reached the cavern?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'll step a couple feet out into.
You
the
still have to
cavern.
roll to take Shogun with you.
Yes, and more.
I
All
guess
right,
I'll
I'm
step
bringing
out
him
to-
in now.
I'll step out to an open area and tell him to teleport to me.
All right.
Okay. Roll.
You got this.
Sidebar, can you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah.
I need to see if you have the control you
What'd you
have
get?
for one of the functional
4, I'll
drones.
burn 3 tokens to make that 7.
That's a
And what does that mean, Carson?
You know what that means.
Good note.
That means, I believe,
You rolled a 7 on
we're
the teleport.
separated. You don't quite manage it. Either you are all separated or you all appear in the wrong place.
Can I roll assist? So
No.
Specifically telling him to teleport to me.
This is his machine malfunctioned.
How many tokens?
Actually, also, on a miss, you appear in a dangerous place. Which would you prefer?
I would prefer miss.
Alright, I'll just take the XP.
Shogun still does not appear with you.
No, we all appear.
But
you
Archibald's
appear.
gone.
You know what?
You appear is
Alright.
what it says.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it implies
Did
all,
they
but
both disappear?
It's your interpretation.
They both disappeared.
Okay.
Archibald, you appear in this.
Red Lake.
You appear in the middle of this.
It'd just be like,
Inside the cavern. You're not in the middle of the cavern, but in this stream, in the stream itself. But there is nothing around you that would be dangerous. That you see.
He's either invisible or on the ceiling.
do I see him appear in
No.
the stream?
I'm gonna look up.
He's not near any of you. This cavern stretches.
I'm gonna switch over to infrared instead. I'm assuming this talent can do that.
Yes.
Alright, wonderful. Switch over to that. I'll look around, look up. Scan the area, actually. Let's scan the area. That's a good idea.
Can I roll scan the area again after realizing they didn't show up next to me?
He should
Yeah.
have in the middle of the room. Where did
Not
No,
not
he's
in this area.
within line of sight.
you said Shogun disappeared as well, right?
yes.
Where did he go?
Oh, he appeared next to Alfonso.
So Shogun is right next to him.
Okay, so I scanned the area, got 7 to 9. What is hidden here?
I got a 7.
Bad thing.
Gerhardt. Sorry, what was Gerhardt?
Oh,
thing
you
that had-
bastard.
He's aware. I
The
can
thing that had
assume-
been Gerhardt?
And I can assume he's aware of me.
Oh, he is very aware of you. You don't know where he is. You know he's here.
But
Thank
he
you.
knows where you are.
Yes, Eugene.
I would like to use my drones to also.
What was left of your drones?
I have 2 left to scan the area, but they're gonna do one tunnel that and just slowly work their way through it.
Okay.
No,
Not
we're,
towards
we're in the big cavern.
you
so-
guys are.
Yeah.
My drones did not follow.
Yeah.
They came back,
Mhm.
and I'm sending them down one of the other 2 tunnels, and I want to figure out what's in it.
In the tunnel that broke.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming with the lights on.
Yeah. One of them has the lights. One of them is just kind of
Mhm.
trying to go through different spectrums. Is this cognition?
Yes. We'll get to that first.
I'm gonna roll.
And okay. Yeah. One moment.
That goes another drone.
What?
What'd you
I
get?
use the tokens. I don't have anything else to do with them.
What did you roll?
Rolled a 3 on the dice.
Ooh, you can't. You don't have enough tokens.
I got 4 tokens.
What's your
You
bonus
do?
for cognition?
+2. So I
Okay.
got 5.
So you
Well,
only
I'm
need
gonna
to
make it a
spend.
10.
4 tokens.
So
Max, you can
3. So I'm gonna make it a 9. I guess a 7.
Yeah.
There's no
Fine.
point to make a 9.
I
So,
wish.
so it's 7.
But
Yeah.
we
So
can
you have
hold
two.
that.
Two.
Yeah.
One's with the flashlight and the other infrared.
Uh-huh.
And you see one of these things up here as their scales shift back
Oh,
and
can you
smash
God.
and smash your drone.
self-destruct the other one?
Boom. Now we'll shift over to Archibald.
I'm assuming we hear the explosion. Is it a big explosion? Like, is it-
Everyone else is muted but Archibald.
Can I send my location through Zach's to the others?
No location.
Unfortunately, Zax doesn't reach down here.
It really hits us right.
Hello? Come in, please. Why am I not surprised? So, Gerhardt, what'd you do to yourself?
Something knocks you to the ground and rushes away. It doesn't do any damage, but
Alright.
it smashes you into the water.
I'm going to manipulate the water.
Mhm.
Just sort of a bubble around myself for now. A very hard bubble.
It's water. You're going full avatar.
Coward.
Ice wall.
This is from the one who's hiding in darkness.
He also.
I do not rely on specials to fight my battles. He's a hypocrite.
What makes you different from them? In fact, I disagree. You've relied on specials, well, all your life. The entirety of the Cabal
Not.
was formed of specials.
I was forced to. His voice is echoing, so you can't quite pinpoint where he is.
Yes, but could you have done it without them? Didn't think so. You're no better than them.
He smashes you again. This time. How much or harm can your armor
so
defend?
My armor is plus 2 powered. How much would the bubble of water protect?
You do not take any damage, but the bubble is.
You really think you're better, don't you? You really think
I
you're different?
am better. More.
And yet you're still less than McCoy. Don't worry, you won't be seeing him again. I took care of him for you.
Smashes against you again. Beep, beep, beep. Something has been placed on your back.
I would like to
beep, 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 beep.
disable that. Great at breaking things.
It's
So that's spend 2 tokens, I believe. Yep, spend 2 tokens and roll to determine the duration.
I want
Alright.
you to be aware. You're rolling to break a bomb.
Disable a powered device. Is it powered?
No, this is just a bomb. You cannot roll great at breaking things.
All right.
Beep,
Cool.
beep, beep, beep,
I'm
beep,
gonna
beep, beep, beep,
water-
beep, beep, beep.
Use power. Water manipulation. Separate it from my back and throw it.
It's just uranium-235.
You can use the water to reduce the damage, but you cannot remove the bomb.
All right. Fine.
But roll to reduce the damage effectively.
All right. That is. What am I rolling? Oh, use power. Yep. Smart. Well, yeah. Okay.
Still use power.
So that's an 8.
Okay. You get a glitch or consequence. The intended effect is weakened. It draws unwanted attention. I don't think actually you don't get to pick that
I
one.
can't really
You have drawn.
attention.
Ignoring armor, you take 1 harm. That would be
Counterproductive.
counterproductive. A terrible side effect or short duration. Also, short duration is useless in this scenario because the bomb is exploding and it will reduce the effect, the duration anyway. So weakened, or terrible side effect.
You know, none of us have picked terrible side effect yet.
Weird.
Yeah, weird, strange.
I have encouraged it every time.
I encourage it.
In a different game, I took terrible side effect with use magic, and I accidentally went back to the past.
Oh, delicious. I'd like that.
It hurt a lot.
Did you then go back
Smoke
to
rice cake salad.
No, not when I was trying to get to.
Say that again.
So,
Oh man. Alright, you know what?
please, it's the finale. Why not?
Terrible consequence.
Terrible side effect?
Side effect.
Ah, that was a bad choice.
I know.
So, the bomb explodes. You take 1 harm.
Alright.
As the water itself short circuits your armor. As your armor now is just regular armor, it's not powered.
But it's still 2
Anymore.
armor?
Still 2 armor, but not powered.
Alright. Cool.
As you do that, we shift over to everyone else. As off in the distance, you hear an explosion.
Behind us, right?
It would be
Well, we heard the
And one in
drone.
front of us, probably.
not that one,
Oh, we didn't hear that.
not the drone.
Okay.
Well, then we should go that way, right?
Yeah.
Into the cavern.
So it's that way, right? It's just how far away is it?
Far.
How big
You're-
is the cavern?
In the
Far.
timeline,
Big.
in the timeline, where's
I
my
don't know if you.
where's my slope? I assume it's quite small.
Yes.
But has it
Also,
happened?
yes, it has happened.
Okay. As soon as that happens, I'm gonna say through the little comms, there are more of those creatures in these tunnels. Be aware.
As you're going deeper into the cavern, your comms
No,
are not
not
working.
yet.
Oh, great.
I have other things that I have to worry
Can I
about.
tell if they're being jammed or if they're otherwise having issues?
They are having issues, but they're not being jammed.
Okay.
It's merely the signal is too weak down here.
Okay.
The Earth itself is against the signal.
Patrick, I'm gonna text you something. Real quick.
Say no.
I like saying no.
Yeah, we're going towards the direction of the bombs exploding.
Okay.
Unfortunately, none of my moves can do anything now.
They have the drones, yeah.
Well, one of them is for calling the drones if they're far away from me. The other one is powered. And then the other one is powered. I'm a guy with a bunch of grenades.
Which is not a bad thing to be.
It is when you have -1 brawn.
Grenades aren't heavy. Just put him in the doorway of the tunnel. Things come towards you. You just blow him up.
You're heading through the tunnel. As you hear commotion echo through, and you hear Archibald's voice echo through. Do it again. Thank you. Echo through the cavern.
Can we tell how far away he is?
150 feet.
Oh, that's
And
not
just
terribly-
into the cavern. Is
Yes.
he like behind a wall, or is he just
No.
deeper into the cavern?
Deeper in his cavern. You can probably see him off in the distance
There's
Right.
no reason for doing
as he has fallen to the ground.
I am going to just post up here, pull out my sniper, and get ready to react to.
I need all of you to roll dodge.
Dodge?
What?
Damn.
Notably, I am invisible by the way.
Yes.
I'm going back up to my lab for a moment, and I'm gonna be right back.
Are you going to the bathroom?
No.
Normally you would say that if you were going to the
Uh,
bathroom.
I'm getting as many explosives as I can get my hands on.
Fair, fair.
Damn.
What'd you get?
13.
A guy with
What'd you
advance
get?
Or a guy with a
I got
million
an
crit
11.
hits.
Now I just feel confident.
What'd you get?
13.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
This thing there.
Nice.
I don't-
As the ceiling of this cavern collapses.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. How long exactly are we dodging that? Like, it's
What'd you get?
11.
Okay, so everyone's fine. I will say you don't take damage, but okay. As you are cut off from the rest of the cavern, as it completely covers.
So we can really get to him anymore.
Oh, you can get to him.
But we can...
Shogun was on the other side.
Sure.
It's okay.
That's fine.
There's immediately about a dozen of these things appear as their scales
Oh, damn.
flip back on the ceiling.
I'm assuming
they
I'm
leap.
no longer in hiding given the dodge.
No. All of you roll swift.
Swift for initiative?
Yes.
That could be better. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. It's still got a +2 on it.
+3.
I got a 6 too.
So, Connor, what'd you get?
6.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I thought you were talking.
What'd you get?
I also got 6.
He also got a 6. 11.
Oh, wow. What's your swift? 2, 3.
3.
1.
What is it currently?
3. I'm stable.
Okay. With all of the stuff going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Can you... Question. Can you see
Right.
what's going on in here right now?
Nope.
So
All my
you-
drones are dead.
Okay.
And I went back to my lab to grab all of the explosives.
Right. Alright, cool. You don't get to see the cool thing.
Nope. I have my goggles, but I don't have my drones.
He does not have the range, requisite range.
Okay. Mason, you go first.
Alright.
There are
I can
12
kill
of
you
these
guys.
things.
So they're right next to us.
Oh, they're leaping at you from the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Fine.
currently
didn't
surrounded
get
by
the-
combatants. I myself am not a combatant.
Are you using your runaway?
I would like something different.
You're about to get a really big explosion.
Would I be able to, in a situation like this,
Tunnel branch off.
roll cognition and disappear?
Oh, okay.
I don't fire grenades.
Roll cognition.
But enough.
'Cause I'm wanting to go to
gonna
the
do
right.
something.
Okay.
You said roll cognition?
So you're still running away,
Yeah, effectively.
But really good.
But really,
but goodly.
Do something.
they're all
But smarter, not harder.
Smartly.
Yeah.
Smartly, not hardly.
Yeah.
That's a 9. What will happen if I keep the 9?
You'll get there,
Will there be any side effects or anything bad?
Just spend the token.
possibly.
It's worth the token.
Okay, I'll spend a token to make that a 10.
Or you could spend 3 tokens to remove its life.
As Mason disappears.
Alright, Patrick. The moment I get there, I would like to, again, roll cognition to just appear right next to Archie.
Okay.
Could I?
You appear back in the white room.
Yeah. when I get to the right room.
Yes.
To immediately disappear next time.
Yes.
One moment.
Roll.
Roll.
Archie is now in the white room with you.
What do I have to get? Feelings,
7.
correct?
What did you roll?
I currently have a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wanting to know if a 7 will get me.
No.
Hey, he
Okay.
hasn't used his plus one forward, by the way.
You haven't.
I have
Actually, no, it would have been on his next roll.
Which my next roll was.
Gosh.
It was dodge, yeah. Which it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, yeah. Then I'll sit on this and then just pass turn order.
Okay.
XP.
Yeah, that would be XP.
Your turn.
Because I'm going to have to wait till my next turn to do it again.
Can I
anyways.
roll initiative just so I can do
Sure.
things while you guys are doing this?
So there's 12 people on the ceiling, or 12 things on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
And
good at running away from things.
yeah, I am going to
Yes.
That's your superpower.
roll.
And they're leaping at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn invisible and go stand in a spot where they're not likely to see me.
Cool.
And then I'm going to watch Archie, and the moment I see something attack him, I'm gonna kill it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let others deal with the 12.
Alfonso, it's your turn. These things are leaping at you.
They're leaping.
You should sit down
Actively.
so that
They're
the microphones
actively
can hear you. They are actively leaping at you, yes. Actively.
How tall is the roof?
Tall. You can't just touch it.
There's 12 of them.
Yes.
Hypothetically, could I time an incendiary grenade well enough that it would detonate up there and hit them and not us on the ground?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Roll.
I'm gonna roll a 2 and drop it at my feet.
You're to huck it?
No, it's gonna be one of those.
No, I go.
It's going to make it up there, but it's going to
I know
come
what.
back down.
Guys,
'cause he timed it.
Star Lord.
I was holding.
When he
my
gives him the
pen.
orb.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't
So-
have done that.
It's gonna be the sticky grenade I have, and I'm gonna go.
You failed next here.
Okay. Anyway.
What would I be? Would that be take up arms?
Yeah. Just take a mark.
I got you. So just 10.
Okay. Yeah. With this explosion of fire hits all of them. Doesn't kill any of them, but it is. They're all on fire now.
Hey,
You can see them.
yeah, you
See them now.
can't really hide from while you're burning.
But they're all on fire. They are taking damage. Technically.
It's good, I guess.
Yeah.
But now they're on fire.
There is that.
Does it knock them away from where they were falling by any hint? So they're not
Yeah.
really
It
It pushes
smell
them back.
assaults your nose.
They slam
Yeah.
against the wall.
Burnt
When it
lizard.
turns daytime.
And
Constance. It's your turn.
flesh, if you will.
I won't.
I'm gonna throw a frag grenade up there.
Oh, they're not up there anymore.
And all of them are down.
His knocked them to the walls.
Okay.
So they got.
But it was
You could take out one group.
take out is a strong word, but yes.
You could manage to possibly deal with one group.
Roll.
Huck.
Actually, are we still roughly traveling in the direction?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna stick with the frag grenade.
Hey, it's against the one on the wall.
9.
Okay.
Care how big the room is.
Nice.
And
I
it
cast fire.
hits, explodes, as half of that wall collapses on top of them. But now half of the wall has collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
So only half of the room is available to move through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Remove the other.
Now,
We need that other half.
start a
You're
turn
in
order.
that other
Mason,
Wait,
Yes.
I didn't get a turn.
you rolled after. So you get to go after
You know
Mason.
what? Fair. Valid.
Eugene didn't realize he had to do anything for a minute, so
Well, Eugene has his own plan,
yeah.
so
I'm just waiting for him to.
No, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just rolling cognition to try and get out of there again. Right next to Archibald.
No, it's cognition because it's not a mechanic of my power. Apparently, it's something completely different.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'll know anytime soon. It is worrisome, yeah.
escape the whispers, Mason.
Best time for you to say that. Do you want to know what that roll is?
Bad.
11, baby.
Yeah. As you appear next to Archibald.
Soaking wet.
With presumably a giant
Alright.
bloody spot on his back.
I did not feel it.
Yes.
I'll eat chocolate.
Would the scanners be able to identify him as Mason, or...
You can see him.
Alright.
I'm not
Oh, wait,
invisible.
there's light?
I am right next to you.
Enough.
I would also assume there's like some like visual thing.
Not in my room.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
That's up to you.
They're on their way
Outside
to
later.
I'm in the cabin, they're in the tunnel.
So, question. Very important distinction for when I figure out what it looks like. Is it an application of my power or no?
It is not.
Okay, so it's something different. I just essentially, since it's the white rim, there's like a white flicker in the space, and then I step out of it.
So,
And into the pool.
into water. So,
Gerhardt's here. He's one of them. He thinks he's become perfect. He thinks he's better than the ones like her.
echoes through the room. As you not get knocked to the ground, a gash across your chest. You take 2 harm.
I take 2.
And I get to shoot him.
Can I see him?
Jesus Christ.
He doesn't appear.
Can I? Oh, what?
Nothing happens when he gets hit.
No.
Wait, your heart doesn't appear.
No.
Not off the top of my head.
It's when it looks like it's not moving.
This is the
Can I
natural
tell-
part of his body function.
Can I tell what hit him?
There is any.
Something, one of these things.
Oh.
Possibly.
Could I, seeing where he's hit and how he's hit, can I shoot whatever it was?
Forgive me if I'm
Yes.
Do you have like a
Okay.
force field generator or something?
I'm about to throw that down, yes.
Okay, right idea. Do you think I could power it
I
without it
assume
breaking?
roll.
No.
10 on the dice plus attack ambush.
I have an extra battery,
That's a
but
13.
that's not
Okay.
going to be...
So, as that happens, you get knocked to the ground.
Correct.
This gash across your chest. This boom echoes, hurting all of your ears, bursting a couple eardrums, possibly.
It
What
wouldn't hurt
is
me
this?
because I have armor on.
My ears are
Sure.
clogged right
Your
now. I think
armor
I
on?
just cleared my...
That's fair. That's fair. As
So,
flings
so.
flies through the air,
Yeah,
hits
last
Gerhardt
time it was going like.
immediately after he gashes you. As Gerhardt appears just on the side of the wall that you can't see past because the wall crumbled.
Okay.
So you shot as he was flying through the air, effectively. You two see these scales on his body shift and change. He's still somewhat wearing his clothes as he stands there. He's not like the rest. The leg
like
that
the
was
other girls.
broken is a lot more animalistic than the rest of them. The rest of them are more human. He is not. Imagine
Dragons.
a salamander version of the lizard. But his face is still morphed and twisted and somewhat human.
You're worse off
He's
than Miles.
tall. His back is snapped and twisted in unnatural ways.
You're worse off than Miles is.
Where's Shogun?
Because I
He
got a
was
12
stuck.
plus,
He's on the
uh,
other side of the.
I'm going to use,
wall.
and I have
No,
this
he's
advantage.
next to Alfonso.
I'm going to use this,
Shogun?
the
He
additional
collapsed
ability.
roof.
When the roof collapsed, he got.
Shut.
He's a dick.
Everybody, right down.
I'll use the additional ability to reactivate my stealth suit and, make sure that no one can notice where the bullet where they were hit from.
I'm gonna kill you, and then the rest of those freaks.
Can I toss down my shield generator?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, cool. Great. It has 12. 12.
You are just like them.
That would be you, actually.
I'm assuming.
I recognize I have similar.
As his voice is echoing through, but
Does
you can't
Alfonso
quite
get
pinpoint
to
where he is.
respond?
I mean, anyone can respond.
You guys are currently fighting 12 other guys.
To be fair, though, so this is technically happening in initiative order.
Well, technically, like 6 of them
But-
are
So I can't-
under rubble.
So I can't
Sure,
yell
not
something
quite
at him.
Okay.
Not quite yet.
I may
This is a
borrow
cutscene.
from I may borrow from them, but you've become even worse.
As he slams his fist against the force field, it cracks.
How much damage does it take?
It cracked the force field, which
Oh.
had 12 health.
Oh,
And now, your turn.
Me too, man. Me too.
I am going to start laying out a bunch of grenades around this.
The tunnel.
Where the tunnel? No. Where the tunnels branch off.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of start packing them in,
Mm-hmm.
lighting this place. So that's my turn.
I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry. No.
It's an abandoned mine. There's another way out. This way out did not exist.
Uh-huh.
There's also this guy, so we can.
That's fair.
Assuming he stays alive, we can get out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do I need to roll anything to start prepping this in a
I
way that
intend
I
to keep
think
you
is a
alive.
good way to do this? That will take this down.
And now,
You didn't answer my question.
what?
Is there anything I need to roll to make sure I'm putting these in a place where I think it will take this down? No. Okay.
Rogue.
Yes.
Actually, I think you use your turn to shoot. In a way, because you
I
held.
prepared my turn last time.
Okay.
Anything,
In which
have
case,
enough
Alfonso.
explosives.
Oh, so it's
Your
my
turn. There are half of them are still alive.
Since I am not actually in
So
combat,
6.
Now I'm going to try.
It's not your turn.
Okay.
I don't
You
know why
think
you were looking at me like it was.
Well, you also were looking at me, so I was.
No,
looking
you
at
you were like,
He looked at me. He looked at me.
I'll turn and look in the direction of Gerhardt. Actually, I'm assuming
you
I
cannot
can
see him.
at
He
this
is
point.
behind the wall the part of the
Wasn't he
wall.
punching the force field? That was
You
in
cannot
line of sight.
see the force field.
So
Actually, no. You could have seen the fists.
yeah, it was a golden force field, and now it is a cracked golden force field.
I'll turn him up. Alfonso cries out to him. It's like you call yourself better and you think of us as freaks. You're nothing than a bastardization of a lizard and a lesser man.
Who's even an ape? Break his stride.
Nope, lesser man. Lesser man. That was
I need
intentional.
you to roll influence their actions. This is not force. This is not force their hand because Alfonso isn't. Actually, no. Don't roll anything. You're not trying to make him do anything.
Oh,
But
yes,
you're going.
I am.
Oh, you are. What are you trying to make him do?
Bring it, bitch.
Force their hand.
You
please.
think you're a better man? Come fight
Yes,
me, you
please,
coward.
please roll force their hand.
Oh man.
Never make it.
I rolled a 7.
Is that
That's
what
a
you think?
charisma roll, which is -1, so that's a 6. I am gonna use a token to make that a 7.
Okay. Let me find this. Force their hand. They do something else that they think you'd like. You mean bring it? They'll bring something, all right. As Gerhardt, you see, you hear Alfonso yell that out. Gerhardt raises his fist, turn, and vanishes as his scales shift and he disappears.
Can I detect him by?
No.
Oh.
How
Any
does
scanners?
infrared not work?
Cold-blooded.
He's a lizard.
You'd still be able to see him. Infrared detects a difference in temperature of the
Yeah.
environment, so as long as he's
It is
warmer
cold
than the
down
water,
here.
if he's warmer than the water, you could see him.
He is not warmer than the water.
What about sonar?
That's not one of
Start
your
screaming like,
senses.
"Ah!"
Can he act multiple times in between us?
Technically, he doesn't have turns.
Oh, okay.
You have turns. They go when you go.
When's my
He
turn?
does stuff. Just whenever.
Okay, that's good to know.
But I still keep some semblance of rules. He doesn't just do a bunch of things.
Is
but
that-
he forced his hand.
I see.
So he's going to do something that he thinks it's not he thinks you want. You said bring it. He'll bring something down.
Oh no.
As immediately on the other side of the wall, he briefly appears
Can I shoot
His
him?
hand,
Well,
he appears with his hands jamming into the wall as he is tearing it down.
Can I shoot him as he's doing this?
Yes.
Great.
Holy
You're in the force field. You put the force field down.
I'm also in the force.
Alright.
You're also in the force field.
Oh,
Do I
I thought
still
you
get
meant
my
you
turn?
broke it.
You're
No, he just cracked it.
you
Hidden
did
shadow.
your turn was appearing. Remember?
Yeah, I know, but will I get my turn when it rotates back?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That would be just be take up arms.
No, just shoot.
I can.
How
roll-
much damage do you do? He can't. He's not going to fight back at this point.
That's fair. I believe.
Exactly.
Does this count as a sneaky thing because he's facing away from me and occupied or something else?
No.
No.
Just do damage.
Okay. So then it would just be 3.
Okay.
I'm not. Wait, no, because I have the plasma rifle.
Right.
And he's
So
also
4.
turned away, so you get the one thing from him being turned away from you.
Well, that's 2
Being
hit,
behind
but I'm not having to roll that.
Oh.
And I was asking to clarify because I do have a thing that's sneaky, so I would have done 2 extra harm to
Yeah,
him.
so 4. Where are you hitting? Just describe what you're hitting.
Dead center of the back. Dead
Okay,
center of
so
the
you see this beam hit him in the center of the back. It burns away his skin and immediately heals over.
back.
As he brings the wall down, blocking you off from Archibald and Mason.
Shoot.
I feel like that's unfair because I did say come fight me, but
Yes. You said bring it on.
He brought it down.
You didn't say come fight me. You said bring it
I
on.
did include come fight me in the
Yeah.
tower.
But the specific thing was do something else.
You have go detect.
Could I
Magic technique, go.
roll to put myself on the same side of the wall as?
Yes, but that will effectively be your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be because you would have gone next.
I'm assuming we can get over this. It's not like a.
It has blocked
total- But it's not like a floor to ceiling kind of thing. It's something.
the
you can
ceiling
climb
came down. It's same thing that happened
But then
behind
what
you.
happens to the space that the ceiling was occupied?
Oh, none of those things are alive anymore, by the way. It crushed all of them too.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
But you can't. You would have to get through somehow.
But over's not an
Um,
option,
please roll
regardless of what happens.
12 on the dice.
Yeah, you are now on the other side.
So I guess I would have to make that roll too to get over there. Then
You chose to shoot.
gotcha.
So now it's effectively 2 different groups.
Hey, quick question: when did Shogun get over here? Considering the fact he can cut through everything,
did.
couldn't he get through the rock?
He could not push through the rocks.
Even if he did cut through the rocks, more rocks would just fill their place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's.
So we're going to follow Mason Archibald, Rogue, and
Archibald?
no.
Did you say Marchibald? That's our ship name.
Die actually.
Arson.
What's this in France?
So
Ain.
and Gerhardt did after he broke the wall down, proceeded to turn back invisible.
The two of you and Fonzie are together on one side of the wall, and the rest of us are on the other, except for
Eugene and Shogun.
And all
Yeah,
the
you guys
extra
could
things are
technically
dead.
get over the wall, but it'd take a roll. A roll.
Take a while. And all the things are dead.
So we're on with the other group. Okay. And Gerhardt did proceed to turn invisible.
Invisible man.
What would you like to do? I'm gonna say no initiative at this point.
Okay.
Because the initiative was not for Gerhardt.
I will prepare to shoot if he engages either of the others.
I'm gonna work on stabilizing my shield.
How do you do that?
So specifically, I'm gonna pull out my universal battery and I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Charge the sucker back up.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, because no one's gonna let me do that.
No, you're gonna break it. Remember the last time I tried to use your energy for something?
Yeah, the thing blew up.
Yeah, it No, it did not blow up. It was shattered.
You're like, yeah, it blew up.
It was
I broke
atomically
it.
decimated. No, decimated
You're gonna get
implies
Ricky
that
out
there
of
was 9/10 of it left.
I could, but then he just follows.
What would you like to do, Mason? What?
Big bread. Big bread.
You still want to try and redeem Gerhardt?
At this point, I don't think there's a way to. Because since he's not powered, power dampening bracelets won't work on him.
He's also a genocidal fascist Nazi.
As well as undead.
Actually, he's not really fascist. He's just German. He's just racist.
Well,
He was only with the UEG just for this sole purpose.
Yeah, admittedly though, he was using fascist. I guess I don't know his personal politics.
Can I start trying to creep down the main tunnel?
Sure.
More dictatorship than fascism.
from view?
No point.
'Cause
You
fascism,
get
there's
there
still
where you
a
would find
quote-unquote
Shogun just
formal
standing
government.
outside
Dictatorship there isn't.
a massive wall of rubble. They are on the other side.
There can be.
So as you're doing that,
I mean, fascist Italy.
Mason, what are you doing?
I
Because Rogue is preparing,
mm.
Archibald is fixing. What are you breaking?
Fourth wall.
I have an idea. I just don't know how much Archie will like the idea.
The best
Yeah.
ideas.
Are the ones Archie hates.
It's getting us out of the situation.
What is it?
For Patrick told me I can take people with me to the room.
Oh, delectable.
But I don't know.
I am going to kill you, Archibald. His voice echoes.
You're gonna have to get in line.
And every last one of those specials.
Just gonna put my hand on Archie's
You really
shoulder.
are, Eric.
Starting with him.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Just gonna put my hand on Archie's shoulder and I was like, I've got a really bad idea, but it could work. Do you want to try it, or do you want to stay here with the freak guy who's trying to kill you?
I'll give it a shot.
All
He's
right.
gonna grab his generator as well.
Roll.
I'm assuming it's gotta be a really high cognition roll.
Roll.
Can I assist?
Why would I
him?
answer your question? How? Roll.
You roll
Give
what
him
you
a
roll.
big ol' smooch.
Is it cognition?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh, I know I can help.
You
I
little
can help
story boy.
him. I'm helping him focus by taking care of the outside
No.
distractions. No. Okay.
Sorry, Rogue.
This is fine.
Oh
My
yeah,
job is to keep
this
him
is
alive.
fine.
This is better.
Because that's an 11. 9 on the dice.
Archibald and Mason vanish. And immediately you hear Gerhardt scream. Where did they go?
Can I tell where he screamed from?
It's echoing throughout the
I
cavern.
figured if he was less careful about it, maybe I could figure it
He's
out.
not even being careful. It's just echoing.
Oh, okay.
He's just damn lucky. But I need you to. Well, he doesn't care. He's just going to appear and leap at you.
I am invisible.
And
He's just going to smash the force field. Then he
No,
will appear
Archie
and start
took the
smashing.
force field with-
You said generator.
The shield generator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the generator is.
So
yeah.
not the battery.
Battery is currently hooked up to. You know what? I'll allow it. You can have it.
He smashes the battery.
All right.
Does it blow
All right.
up?
Now I get to shoot.
It's a
Yes.
battery.
No.
It's a lithium-ion battery. Loses focus.
It is not lithium ion. It is power.
Ion.
It's a miniaturized nuclear reactor. It loses focus.
Only on.
That is a
Did I hear
12.
any of the yelling from our side of
No.
the haven?
That makes sense.
I was just curious.
It's 2 layers of rubble.
Yeah. So I am going to do the same thing I did before I rolled a 12. I am going to I'm going to try and blow his head off.
Okay. Which is
and then-
this massive thing.
Yeah. If the head seems unrealistic to blow off, I'll just disconnect the neck from his shoulders. Which, yeah, a sniper should
With
be,
1 bullet?
a sniper should be able to blow someone's neck off.
A normal person, yes.
How big is his neck?
He is big thing now. He's not a normal size per man.
Okay.
Imagine Hulk-sized salamander man.
Then yeah, I'll just shoot him in the head. And if his skull acts like a skull normally would, it should blow up. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will
So you-
obviously use my
your thing.
reposition, turn invisible.
You fire as it shoots through his skull, and you see this out the back. It doesn't explode, but he does collapse to the ground as you watch it seal up.
Ah.
As he just starts burrowing through the rubble.
Oh, he's got a burrow speed.
To you two,
Oh, why?
because that's the next place.
Why is he coming to us?
He's not, I'm going to be honest, he's not going to you. You just happen to be there.
Like going away from me.
He's going away from that direction and then finds you two.
Can we take a guess as to where he's burrowing out of?
Yeah.
Since
Is he
I'm
burrows?
Not quiet.
since I'm just stuck here,
Yeah,
I could leave through. I
You
could
could.
just leave.
you could.
But can I use reverse engineering to start trying to figure out if there's a way for him to get out of the suit?
Sure.
Since I have time to sit here and tinker.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cognition?
Yeah, use that while this is going.
Yeah.
So,
No, do I have time to act before he gets all the way through the rubble?
sure.
What were the 3 grenades you handed me? You handed me one of each,
Incendiary, frag, and flash.
which I already used the incendiary, so I have
You
a
still have the
frag
frag and
grenade.
flash.
A flash
Frag
grenade.
genuinely would be terrible in this scenario.
I mean, if you flash grenade, you can
You're the reason the wall came down
It's likely you'll bring the rest of the cave down.
on top of you.
Frags aren't that big of an explosion, but okay.
It seems
His
to be
art-
not a very sturdy
okay,
cave.
Mine aren't just normal frag grenades.
okay, that makes more sense.
They're frag in name alone.
They are. I didn't. That's why I didn't call them frag grenades. I said shrapnel grenades.
I guess I'll
Which is-
take and toss the flashbang right in front of where I'm guessing.
So
we can
he
jump out of.
immediately bursts out, and no one can see anything
It
now.
bounces off his
I was on the
nose.
other
Like
side.
I was
Floats.
looking at it.
Yeah. Constance didn't know that was gonna happen.
That's fair. Constance probably got flashbang. I threw that thing and like covered my head and turned
So you
away.
can
He didn't even call out.
No, he just threw it.
Watch out.
To be fair, though,
I don't think I have the
Gerhardt
time.
burst through the rubble and then he immediately threw it. There was no
It was-
time
it
to
was
say
just a-
grenade.
You didn't get flash.
I assume I can see too since I was on the other side of a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got flash.
Yes.
What does that do, effectively?
You lose a turn. But so does Gerhardt, in a way.
You were not flash, but you were.
I'm gonna climb up on top of the wall, the rubble.
Mhm.
Still obviously invisible. And then yeah, again wait for Gerhardt to make a move, and then I'm going to kill him again.
Hey, just to clarify, my armor project has not been finished, right, Patrick?
No.
You ask that every time.
I know, and he says no every time. I hate it.
You have more
Been
grenades.
20
right?
minutes in game.
Constance,
I have
you
two
have
more.
grenade. Okay. Do you have another incendiary?
Yes.
So, we're going to shift over to a white room. Archibald, you find yourself in a vast, empty white space with nothing but a desk and a typewriter with a page in it.
If I remember correctly, I distinctly never even mentioned this place.
Correct.
You tried.
I tried. This is the location that I can't talk about.
There are distant whispers that can be heard.
I see.
Those were not here last time.
Does he go first or do I go first?
There's no turn.
What exactly is this place?
Doesn't matter right now. Where should we go?
Well, he's gonna try. Can I try to restore some functionality to my armor, or is that gonna take a lot more?
That will take time you do
No,
not
I
have.
will take time. I don't have. Would be a bad idea to try to just use electricity to force that out, right? Yeah. All right. Well, right now.
Popcorn kernel on him, I think.
Congrats.
Mm, ew, big achievement.
Yes, I'm big about popcorn.
I don't know.
I mean, we could go back and help them. I'm certain you could turn him into a puddle.
I guess if it comes to it, that's probably the smartest thing to do. I know we can't stay here for very long.
Realistically, there isn't much else we can do. There's nowhere else to go.
Safety or back into the fight.
I feel back into the fight's the safest place to go. That's where
Exactly.
Mason wants to go, and I'm fairly certain. He doesn't know if he can send people other places, so as far as he knows, he has to come with him wherever he goes. So I'm cognition.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and focus on the cavern. I'm going to tell him I don't know if it works, but focus on the cavern as well.
All right.
Okay.
Which part of the cavern?
He's focusing.
Generally, the area we were, the central area.
No. Why don't we go on the other side? I'm certain, and regroup with them.
To where they are?
Yes.
All right, because you guys
Makes
strength in numbers.
That makes sense. If we've got Constance and Rogue and Alfonso with us, it would probably be safer. Okay, we can go over there. All right. Cognition?
Mhm.
All right. Just focus on that area with me.
What's that?
I keep rolling really well. That's an 11 again.
Okay.
9 on the dice.
You must be maxed out on tokens, huh?
Oh my god, I keep forgetting to keep track of those. I got 1 from my last roll to go here, and then
Can you
another
please
1.
roll cognition?
So I've got 2.
I'm sorry, roll grit.
Alright. 6.
I would spend a lot of tokens.
What will the consequence of this be?
You don't? I will technically say, but you won't. Archibald wouldn't know. So I won't say until you decide.
You know what? I will spend 1 token and make that a 7.
Okay.
It's not even
You brought something with you,
Fuck.
but you don't know.
They brought something.
As Mason and Archibald appear immediately after the flashback.
So they don't get flashed?
No.
But we do get back. What?
Stop it. Don't laugh at that.
The stop it was what I was laughing at.
Okay.
And then do we immediately see him standing there?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. May I do a thing, or am I stunned?
No, you're not.
You got here right before the flashbang,
Cool.
right after it.
I would like to
Eat the guy.
well,
Stacy
no,
said.
I would like to knock on his face with the door.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm
Honestly, one of the things I
down
thought about
through
doing
his
is
body.
carrying Eugene's entire door down there with all the grenades.
Would you like me to roll
And just
that?
hitting all
Yes.
All right.
running a wire through all the grenade pins and just like
I go
Well,
for
we
the
can
head
talk to
and
somebody.
everything.
All right. Well, that's a 7. My aim's a little off. I destroy what I mean to, but something else breaks too.
That's not good.
You went up, right?
The rest of them,
I aimed at him.
Yes, you did, and he's up, right?
because he's taller than you.
As you guys see the door knocker shoot out, it snaps into his chin and hits the ceiling, bringing it down on top of all of you.
I'm still flashed, right?
Yes.
Do I hear that?
You hear. So,
Which means I'm actually blind and
Is
deaf
this
in
the part of the cavern that they were all in that is
Yes.
getting brought down? Since I'm on the wall between the two, can I dive off of it?
yes.
Great. Do I need a roll or do
No.
I? Okay.
But the ceiling of the cavern collapsed on nearly all of you.
what's with the specification?
Why?
You're taking damage regardless.
No, why was there a nearly?
Well, I
there? Who
didn't
did it miss?
Rogue,
Yeah.
Eugene.
Oh, I assumed it was nearly all. Is everyone already in the compartment? I gotcha. I was like, what?
Now. 1, 2. Okay.
Stop that from happening.
I can't stop it, but I can fix it after.
If you live.
Oh, hello.
I'll still be hurt.
He has plenty of fate points.
Dude, I've
Can
got...
I have a dice, please?
What kind?
D6.
A single D6?
D8.
Oh,
Yeah. that makes
D12.
sense. It could roll a 1.
Remember, it can't instantly kill all of you. Because even if you take 8 damage, you don't die. You have
True.
to take 9.
is it?
This is a D10.
Does armor
Oh, wait.
reduce this damage?
You were trying to get everyone killed. That would be like, well, I'll see you guys all next.
I'm going to roll individually.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
This ignores armor, by the way.
And I don't have time to toss my
8.
shield.
Oh!
I am okay. Yeah, and I already took 1 harm, so I am fortunately at 9 out of 9 harm.
He did have an extra harm.
True.
You're so damn lucky.
Yep.
Connor. 5.
survivable.
7.
Oh, damn. That is not good.
5.
That's some really high average damage.
I was at 2 harm already, so now I'm at 7.
I'm also at 7. No, I'm at 6.
And you're fine.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And Gerhardt will soon be fine.
Yeah.
Kind of. So. All of you. I'm just going to say all of you for all the people
Yes.
in this area are under the rubble. Your bones have broken and snapped, some of them more than others.
Ooh.
What would you like to do? You do hear Gerhardt, but he's not moving very much.
Okay. The first thing that
Or
Constance is going to
fast, at
try to do
least.
is get himself out from under the rubble.
I'm running back towards the stairs. And
Yeah, but because you heard.
Uh-huh.
Well, Carson almost died.
I also
He might still.
Messed up.
No,
No,
you-
no.
Are we fixing things, or should I decide what I'm going to do?
We are fixing things.
Okay.
But I'm letting everyone else do things
Yeah,
first.
Constance
I'm not gonna
is
waste time doing
pulling
things
himself
even
out
undone.
from
Because
under the rubble
I
or pushing it
have-
off and whatever. it
I'm
takes.
2 harm away from dying. I'm
Basically
assuming it would
digging
take him a little while
through
to
the
do
rubble.
anything.
10.
Okay, as you dig yourself out into the space Rogue is in, you don't know Rogue is in there.
Constance is here. That's good.
But you can see his body is cracked and broken. Very cracked and broken.
What's the man in armor's name?
Shogun.
Oh, I don't know that actually. Or if I do, I have not.
It was said.
You've
He's been-
probably
yeah,
heard
you've
me
heard it
if I
said.
do.
I don't think that registers in this moment.
Sure.
I just tell him, if something that isn't a friend comes through there,
I will
send it
kill it.
my way.
Go away. Fine. Alfonso, what would you like to do?
How much room do I have to move?
You could dig your way out. You would need to roll brawn.
Okay, so I have a couple options here that I would like to ask people's opinions about.
Does it involve the vial you have?
That is one of the options
No.
that is being considered thoroughly because he's in a lot of pain.
Technically speaking,
Give me a moment. Okay.
this is probably very much so metagaming. The moment it gets to my turn, I'm rewriting all of this. So you can figure out what it does.
Well, that doesn't guarantee it'll do the same thing next time.
Alfonso,
yeah, that's true.
No, but we could see if it
vial
works.
broke
Oh,
on you.
oh,
You're on fire.
oh. Well, it's
glass.
Wait a minute.
It's glass shards that are now. Yeah.
I'm just clarifying. You feel something going on inside of you.
Am I to assume
Something
it's the
has
vial, or am I assuming
It is
it's
the
blood?
vial. You can tell.
I have,
You feel it burning inside your veins.
Great.
so in the little box. Remember the box a vial box that I got? I have.
You have your armor.
I have exalted. All right, I've exalted them in order to garden.
Hmm.
Okay,
But-
so I'm fine.
Well, you
You have specific. I believe you put that in your toolbox.
No, none of my toolbox. It's in like.
It's also in your armor, though.
Yeah.
Well,
You still took damage, a lot of damage, but the vials in your armor are probably more fine than
Okay.
his.
well, yeah, because I would clarify. They're under your armor and in a nice little compartment. It is just a glass vial in my pocket.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is stabbing into his
God.
leg.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun.
Something
Well,
is happening.
I guess that's not an option anymore.
I
Well,
did
actually,
it. I
it's a
basically did a
fourth
chance roll.
Yeah. So that's
What was the
apparently
chance?
not something.
Well, it was 4 and above, and it doesn't break. I got a 6. Or no,
4 and above.
4 and below, it doesn't break. I got a 6.
Oh.
Yummy.
So,
So something is happening to you.
All right.
great. So now there's 2 options. One, I can try and dig out, or I can keep talking shit.
You dig out.
I say dig out.
I think you know what to do.
Talk.
You know what to
I
do.
really want to talk shit.
Why not
You know
both?
what to do.
Can I do both?
Yeah, you can talk and dig.
And I know he's not moving quickly at all
Not quickly enough.
to catch me.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident he couldn't catch me if I were
Uh-huh.
to dig my. Okay, I guess I'll roll to start digging before I start talking shit. Anyway.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, so it takes you a little longer than Constance, but Alfonso digs his way out, and you find yourself in the same.
Okay,
room.
but can I start shit talking?
Yeah.
As I'm
Please,
halfway
please,
there.
please shit talk.
Oh, you old arrogant bastard. You thought you were better than humanity, and here humanity has endured just as well as you. You're no better. You're this bastard who couldn't deal with his own self-worth and worthlessness, to be more exact.
As you
You
were
were
saying
afraid
this,
you couldn't measure up to the rest of the world.
something digs its way out.
Oh.
You presume it to be Gerhardt, as these mashed up hands have dug its way out. But his body has healed itself. Not correctly. As this effective slime creature. Its bones healed in the wrong ways as it's digging itself out.
Do I see this at this point
Yes.
in my shit talking?
As Gerhardt, the salamander has dug its way out.
Oh.
The gelatin.
I'm assuming I can see both Constance, me,
I haven't
and
been
him.
informed it's my
Yes.
turn to do things yet.
We don't have a turn order right now.
You old bastard. Even in
You
this case.
can't really do anything at the moment.
Oh, I'm trying to heal myself, but I think that could end badly.
Yeah, that could kill you,
Because
actually.
I either heal myself or I die.
Also, unconscious?
Gerhardt?
No, him.
You would be unconscious.
Because you're at max, yeah.
Alright.
You
Oh, thank God. I'm 1 below max.
Okay, yeah, because if you were unconscious, you'd be like, "You're Max."
I'm like, geez, power.
You do not have the room.
Because you have to write.
You do not have the space. Correct.
Mason knows that.
Can you do it in his mind?
Oh, Mason knows that?
He's always had to write. He knows he doesn't have the space.
Okay. Please, use power.
I hope you fail this roll. Genuinely hope that.
Why?
He has plenty of tokens. Right?
I have
I thought use power you could only roll or use tokens.
Yeah, roll or use tokens.
I have 5 tokens.
So he can
I
use...
genuinely don't know if you'll let me do this with 3.
I don't know exactly what you're wanting to do, because you can't write.
He is going to use force of will.
To...
Effectively write without writing.
Couldn't he just
Okay.
dictate?
Okay.
Bro becomes an orator.
You would need 6 tokens. Or roll. Would you like to roll?
I have 5.
You could spend
What?
turn
Yeah.
and you could try to get a token
No.
for a good roll.
No, I will not allow that.
Why don't you just try and claw your way out and then write?
That would
There you
require a brawn.
You won't take any more damage.
Yeah, I feel like it's
And
worth.
we
It's
really
worth
wanna
It
see
merely
what
determines
happens
how
to
long it
Alfonso.
takes for you to get...
because
Yeah.
Could I roll a
time means nothing to you,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, time technically.
I will allow
as
you
long
to
as
roll.
I don't die before.
I will allow you to roll Sister Hand.
11.
Okay.
You get
So
plus
you get
2.
+2.
You have
4
5
on the
tokens.
dice. 4 on the dice.
You would need a 7.
So
What's your plus to brawn?
-1? So that's a 3.
So you
Plus
need-
2 is a 5. I could. That's 5 tokens. I could burn 2 of them and still have 3 to use power.
That's enough.
Or you can spend another round and give us more time to see what happens
No.
to Alfonso.
So you dig your way out.
While he's going to do that, since Gerhardt has dug himself out and is trying to do things, I'm just going to take one of my incendiary grenades. I'm just going to set it on him and just let him
Wait.
burn.
It's not burning.
I guarantee.
Incendiary
I have
grenade?
6 tokens.
You have to-
Forgot to.
Yeah,
Or you're just dropping it on.
yeah, just going to pull the pin, set it on him.
Ah!
Just-
And his body is constantly burning and healing. Burning and healing.
Feeling, if you will.
As Mason digs his way out as Constance helps him through.
that should keep him. from
Archibald
doing
is nowhere
this.
to be seen.
That's fine.
No, he's still under there.
Yeah, he would have been like.
It will be
next to
fine in like a second
Yeah.
or two.
You have 3 tokens.
I do.
Get to writing, story boy.
I am getting to writing. I am going to use power and burn those 3 tokens.
Where are you? What exactly do you want to change?
I am going back to the point in which he shot the door knocker
Okay.
and the ceiling collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
I still distinctly want the ceiling to collapse, but only one section of it. I want to, by some miracle, it only collapsed on Gerhardt.
He did not strike a fault line.
This is going to be one of those, in a way, meta things. Because of how all this has played out, there is no way the ceiling collapses where it only hits Gerhardt. If the ceiling collapses, it will collapse on everybody.
Okay.
Have the door knocker go down then.
Or have it, when the ceiling collapses, it only does insubstantial damage to people rather than,
Catastrophic.
breaking their bodies. Maybe a few broken bones, but
Yeah.
nothing they can't just sleep off.
Like broken bones, yeah.
I will say, though, he's the only one that didn't do catastrophic damage to him. Technically.
Yeah.
It did do catastrophic damage too?
Yes. You're the
Well-
only person.
You said didn't.
Did. I said did.
Oh, I'm insane.
Given the way that you pictured Constance coming out of the rubble, I assume, in my mind, that seemed catastrophic.
I said a few broken
and
bones.
battered.
I took 5 harm.
Yes. Catastrophic would be him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
meta turns it just does like 5 damage to everyone or something rather than.
Yeah. Rather than 7 and 8.
Trying to figure out how much he'll let him get away with.
Alternatively, we'd have the ceiling not collapse because I think honestly, what if you had Archibald use a paralyze or stasis ray or paralyzing ray rather than door knocker, and then we can just kill him.
You're right. Stasis is.
You could goop him. We could incendiary him. There would be so many things we could do if he just couldn't move.
Yeah.
This is going to be in a
And there's a table there.
Bless you.
I noticed.
Just clarifying.
Found it.
in a way. I'm being very meta with this scenario right now. Gerhardt cannot die.
Okay.
So, in out of game, his current state is the best state he can be in for you.
The slug.
Yes.
But we can get him that way anyway.
No. Without bringing the building down. You cannot.
What happens if we turn him into goop and put him in like a jar?
He can't technically turn into goop. His
Oh.
body will keep healing itself.
Well, not even that goop.
That would kill him.
Okay, then we could just do that to him instead.
Yeah, but he'll have to roll for use power.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I forgot that.
That's something he has to roll for.
I think that's worth it. I think that's the most
I
interesting.
say, if you would like my opinion,
No.
there is no point in rewriting the scenario. The only thing that would help would be him not being unconscious.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. You can do what you want.
I also would just rewrite it to where we took a little less damage.
That would be the best scenario. Everything still happens exactly as it was,
But
not as much damage was taken.
Yeah. Just.
I don't understand.
No, I can. Yeah. Just effectively drastically less damage.
So
I can't affect my own damage at all.
Yeah.
But effectively to where
no one
By-
went unconscious. Everyone
I
was
just-
able to get out fine.
I just want to. The way I wanted to word it
Uh-huh.
is, as the roof collapsed, because this is technically possible. I get that it wasn't possible that it only fell on him, but this is technically possible. That where everyone was standing by some strange miracle, the rocks sat in just the way that they didn't get crushed, but they were still trapped.
Okay. So I will say all of you still took 5 damage, but none of you, except for Rogue, because you were not in there. You're not unconscious anymore. But everything plays out the same, except Archibald.
So we only took 5.
Yes. Archibald dug his way out before Gerhardt did. And the scene plays out the same. But you are there now.
Hey.
As Gerhardt is laying there, burning, healing, burning, healing.
Archibald, now would be a good time to put this creature in stasis until we can find a more permanent prison.
I need it.
No.
Okay, then I'm going to pack up and go home. I'm very tired.
Okay.
It's
Thank you for joining.
You get the sword, I get your arm. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy blowing stuff up?
Fair start.
Did you enjoy allowing them to blow stuff up?
So, now we have to find out how to get out of here, right?
I mean, could try teleporting us, but might not be the greatest choice.
What are the downsides of attempting it?
Well, there's always the possibility that we somehow manage to be deeper in the cave.
Okay.
Or separated. But it's worth the risk, right? Rather, is it worth the risk?
What would we need to... Is there a way that we could get a certain number of people out who could go get something that would allow the rest of us to be more safely dug out of the tunnel? Or is our situation that it's just better to risk the teleportation multiple times?
I'm certain I could get myself out if we wanted to do that.
Why don't you go out and look for a way for us to navigate these tunnels? Like, I'm sure there's probably more than one entrance into this mine shaft. Or a way that isn't the tunnel that he
can
dug.
I cognition?
For
Because
what?
I'm familiar. I know an entrance to these tunnels.
You do.
I do.
Echolocation.
That is
where's the
10?
entrance?
You could find your way out.
Actually, I think I know the way out. From yes, over there.
Okay. Can everyone move?
Yeah.
I assume I can kind of
sleep.
do like the syndrome thing where I just
Yeah.
pull him, move him. All right.
0 point energy.
Mike's
Cool.
pretty fucked up. But
I'm gonna try and
actually, a lot of me is pretty fucked up.
Would you like my help?
I think a lot of most of us is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I can attempt to help you if you'd like.
Do you have your goggles on?
Yeah. Well, there is an energy sensing.
Why would you ask?
So,
Alfonso.
on Alfonso,
Oh.
what colors were they again?
Maroon and light blue.
Swirling maroon and light blue. It's not stationary, just his whole body.
Oh, you fool.
I did not do that. That was a rock.
The country?
You were carrying a vial of volatile energy around.
You guys all
In
knew
your
I had
pocket.
it in my pocket.
Yeah.
You watched me put it there. To be fair, I didn't say anything.
Wait, was Archie there when you did
I
that?
believe he would.
No, you took it after.
No, I think Archie saw me put it in my pocket.
That's one of the reasons.
No, we discussed
just
as a
kept it.
group whether or not he would drink that potion.
But the
I'm
big
not
issue
looking.
is separate thing. What are you talking about? What me and him?
Potion.
No.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Vial,
Never
no.
mind. Never mind.
Is anything terrible going on to him currently?
No.
How do you feel?
I mean, considering the fact I just had the earth dropped on top of me, pretty good.
Aside from what you would expect, anything strange going on with your mind?
Let's deal with this later. I'm not gonna try to heal you because that might interact strangely with the energies inside of you.
I'm going to try and carry Alfonso.
I can walk.
You said that you were. You said your leg was fucked up, so I'm gonna try and carry you.
All of me's fucked up. But I can still walk.
Archie's gonna start.
Is this in
walking.
response to me attempting to pick you up?
Actually-
Because I didn't announce that I was gonna carry
Yes.
you. I just
I'm
started
gonna
to
go
try
ahead and
pick
heal
you up.
myself.
He's
so
like, nope, I
feel too harmed
refuse to
and
be
am
carried.
stable.
Yeah.
This is fully a matter of pride.
Fine. I just go underneath your arm on the bad leg side so you can.
So how are you getting out?
Following this guy.
Through the rubble?
Is that the way out?
Okay, does my water manipulation still work, or is it out of commission with my
Out of
armor?
commission.
Alright.
Wait. So, is there the way he knows out? Is it on the other side of the rubble?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are there any other tunnels around here that we could go down?
Yes.
Okay. Archie, why don't you go ahead, teleport out, find which one of these tunnels is the right one to take, come back to us, and we can navigate it once you have a map.
Alright.
So you teleport.
First, he's gonna teleport back to the bunker and go and change armor. So he gets functionality out of his water manipulation. Because that's a very useful thing to have.
Yeah, that does sound useful.
And he's gonna check with Zax for the local mining maps.
He will give you that.
Alright.
You'll see the map. You find the exact right
Oh, no, I
tunnel
have
to
some
take
secrets.
through the mines to
Wonderful.
get to where they are.
Thank
And
you.
I will
I'll be back.
effectively skip ahead. You have made your way out of the mines.
We
Back to
regroup with Shogun, I assume.
Yes. Back at the bunker.
Is Shogun out of his armor?
Yes.
I can.
You see, when you meet, he's at the bunker sitting there, wearing very simple clothes. You can tell his body is not exactly what it used to be. There's stitching all over it.
Yipes.
You can see wires underneath his skin. He is this large, muscular, half Asian man with short, shaved, black hair.
I would like to say for the record, I made a deal with Eugene. He gets the sword, I get the armor.
There is no armor.
What?
He did not leave the armor.
Wasn't the deal that you got the sword?
No, he gets the sword, I got the armor. That was the deal we made.
Oh.
Where is the armor?
You don't know.
So Eugene has it?
No?
Did he lie and take both of them?
Shogun left it at the mines.
I'm.
Oh, okay.
Archie would have went back to grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but there's Shogun is sitting there.
Thank you for your help.
Of course.
I forget.
am-
Do I know?
No, you don't. Just me and Mason do.
No. but
Actually,
I-
no. Yes,
I-
because you said that in front of him.
And I would be able to put it together because I knew that
She was looking
she
for
was looking
him.
for a
and
person,
for someone.
and that
Also-
yes, I would have been able.
Yeah. Would have figured that.
Yeah, I would tell him that who his wife is. And-
What did Catherine do after I
She
asked her?
basically stayed. She took. They left the bunker, but she stayed with her.
I got you.
Yeah, and I would tell him where she currently is. Then I would ask the rest of the team do we care if this person, the person who we think is impersonating UEG agent, was probably trying to find Shogun? Do we care what she does now?
Nope.
Because I don't think she's really a threat. It was good to be
I
cautious
agree.
during the situation, but
Yes, I agree.
You were with me with Furon, right?
Yes.
No, he wasn't there.
You were.
I was.
Furon said she was impersonating.
Yeah. Theron did confirm she
Yeah.
was impersonating.
Con-
And so far,
Constance,
it's kind of been communicated.
I know I promised I would be your symbol, but
Oh, you still can be. It was more a question about using the actual image of you, not you yourself.
you can have the armor. I don't want it.
Thank you. I will study it.
It can be your symbol. I want to go home.
good. You should do that. I think that, yeah, go to Catherine and your wife will be with her.
Or would you rather they come here as to avoid going into town where there's probably a pretty big
Selena's in the prison.
disturbance?
I thought she was. I thought we.
Didn't you say Catherine sent
Yeah,
went
Catherine
with?
took her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After everything was over, Catherine kind of took her out.
I don't care what they think. I want to go home.
I'll have them come here. Avoid a lot of confusion.
Inviting people into your home. How generous.
Aww,
Archibald.
a big softie.
Can you go back to?
I'm about to be a big cripple.
Can you go back to Gerhardt's
Same
facility
here.
and acquire any and all current and past personnel files, as well as any current and past files on experimentation of individuals?
Yes.
Thank you.
Zach, so you able to help me with that?
Of course.
Wonderful.
So you go grab those files. It won't take very long.
Yeah.
From what you can see, Gerhardt designed her. Tracy made her.
Wonderful. Perfect. Oh, so I don't have
But Tracy made a flaw built
intentionally
into Rogue.
intention.
It's as if she knew Rogue would go rogue.
Say that again.
Rogue One.
Are we gonna be doing much past this point?
You, I think, have a little thing to be settled.
There's effectively this is the
Alpha
epilogue.
was
of
gonna
the
go
season.
and pass out in his room. He has no other plans past that point.
All right.
He's not even gonna pack.
Well,
himself
we'll
up.
be
He's
doing
just going
after.
to fall
We'll
like
be doing a
Jesus.
time skip during the session,
So you're
Alright, gotcha.
so
I am-
you can go pass out.
No, I'm saying like, am I needed here?
I'm your ride.
Yes, but I was gonna call my dad and ask him
Okay.
questions about stuff.
Oh, you can do that, but I'll need you back.
I have, I guess now 2 questions. One of them, will Constance let? How long will Constance let Rogue go before she tells the others?
Archie already knows.
Yeah, that's the second question, but I want
Yeah.
Constance answers first.
Also, Archie would now have looked at you, noticed your fading aura.
Finally.
He didn't
Yeah,
have
to
a
be
reason
fair,
look
he didn't
closely
notice.
before.
Constance won't say anything.
Okay, so I guess the next question is, when does Archie bring it up?
Because he will.
When were you going to tell us?
And where's this conversation being held?
When and yeah, how long after everything has?
He's going to bring the papers back, bring the files back, give them to Constance or Zach or whoever, if they're physical, hand them to him. If they're digital, display them via screen of Zach's. When were you going to tell us?
Where did Mason go after the events?
This is, I'm going to say this is also in the bunker.
Sure. Yeah.
He set up a cot in the library and he's laying down in there because he is broken and battered.
Rogue would have been in the kitchen. Constance.
Constance would have just started sifting through the files wherever they were most first accessible by.
So rather, how long?
In
have
the
you
kitchen.
known?
Is Archibald asking?
Yes.
Constance?
Yes.
So in the kitchen.
Admittedly, there's nothing that would indicate Constance knows this. He just happened to
So
ask
you
for
come to the
personnel
kitchen.
files.
All right.
And then
Fine. You're right. You make a good point. When were you gonna tell us?
Is it just the two of us in the kitchen?
I think so, yeah.
There is no one else that lives in the bunker anymore. They all left.
Catherine's
Except
with
for
Celine.
Catherine.
All right.
Yeah.
Selena.
Yeah.
Selena.
Rogue will freeze for a moment before resuming what she's doing. We'll say that she was just cleaning some dishes or something. Your question was how long did or when were you
When were you gonna tell us?
tell you what?
I have the files. I know what she did.
I didn't want to worry you. Yeah, I wasn't going to tell you. Constance already knows I had to tell him that I was getting weaker before the fight, but yeah.
And you didn't stop to consider that we might be able to help.
I did. I talked with Omega and had some information, though admittedly I didn't tell Zax. I talked with him for a while, trying to figure out what, if anything, could be done. Yeah, nothing, given our situation.
Okay, I have one specific question about the files. They said that a mind was created specifically for her, right?
Yes.
How?
They didn't. Well, it was so in the files, Gerhardt only designed the physical part. Tracy
Okay.
was the mental part. So the only part of the files that even detail anything about Tracy was that she did the mind part and the
Alright.
flaw.
Okay. How long would it take to create another one?
You could not.
Yep.
And it would
Who
not be
could?
the same.
Who could?
Tracy. And it would not be the same.
Yeah, even that would just be a different person.
It would be
I
row
know.
12.
No, I mean a new body and have her
Her mind
transfer the
does not
mind.
exist.
Have Tracy transfer.
Her mind is the part that has the like the decaying failsafe.
Actually, there's a lot of it that's failing.
It's
It
both.
definitely cascaded.
Okay.
It was basically started in the brain and just went through
Physically, mentally, yeah, whatever essence of spiritual, it's all my powers, it's all degrading. I yeah. I left a message for you all to explain what would have happened after I was dead. Now I guess that both of you know, maybe it will only be fair to tell the others.
How much time do you have?
2 days, maybe.
Zax, how long can we extend that?
How would we do that?
Couple ways. I could make
Stasis couldn't work.
amplifier.
Power
could
amplifier is
stabilize her
not-
ability longer.
Her ability is not the problem.
Yes, but her ability does help hold her body together, right?
No.
My ability only works so long as my body is held together, actually.
All right.
I'm sorry, Archibald. I can't fix this. You would have to go to the Creator. And I know you won't. nor would it be a good idea.
Even if you did go to Tracy at this point, I think we're too far along. Maybe a week ago, but
Not yet.
That's just between the two of them.
I am currently, yeah, I brought up the idea of bringing the others in, but I haven't yet.
Hasn't happened yet.
Should I get the others?
I think we do need to have a conversation. There's only one thing I could do, and that would require a group vote.
Okay.
So now,
Yeah.
the group will be brought together.
I'm just gonna tell the other two that there's something important that needs to be discussed.
So I will assume.
There's something that we need to talk about as a group.
No, I was wanting his
Oh.
sound. Sorry, not.
Oh.
I was like, what the heck was that?
I was like,
my
okay,
regular-
apparently I need more.
My regular gibberish.
So you're all together.
Um.
And Catherine.
I have something to show you all. It wasn't yeah, it was meant to be read later, but I'm pretty sure it'll become pretty apparent once I get into it why. Yeah. Rogue will ask Zax to play the video that she gave him to tell the others in a certain amount of time. Yeah. And assuming he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, a picture of a recording of a rogue will come up on the screen. She's recording this in her room. Yeah, and this is what the recording says.
I'm going to mute everyone, but Ryan. I would ask everyone.
Everyone except Connor.
I would ask everyone.
I don't have much time left with you all. I found some documents at Shogun's base that told me that due to a flaw in my genetics, my physical body and my mind are rapidly degrading. If things continue as they have, I'll die by the end of the week. This was unexpected, to say the least. But I made my peace with the situation. I'm sorry for not telling you about this sooner. If Archie were here, then maybe we would have found a way to present this, but he's not. And as things are, defeating the Cabal takes priority. We've already lost so much time due to these interpersonal issues. We don't have more time to waste. Knowing this information, while we're fighting the Cabal would only serve to distract you all from the mission. At best. At worst, well, I know that not all of you are good at dealing with these kinds of things, and the last thing I would want would be for a group member to die because of something that was happening to me. I wouldn't feel right leaving without saying something to each of you first, so just in case I don't get the chance, I'm writing this as a parting message. Concerning the team, I know this team hasn't always been the most cohesive. We all have different goals and very different morals, but each of you are special. Individually, you could all accomplish great things. But if you do find a way to work together, I believe you could accomplish anything. I won't ask you to continue working together as a group for my sake, but I think that if you do decide to do that on your own, then you would all be better off for it. Losing me may make things a little harder in the short term, but I am particularly good at killing. But this group has more than enough firepower to do fine without me. Besides, my crude solutions to problems never quite fit with this group. The UEG won't be taken down by pure force. The powers you all possess and your more subtle abilities will be much more useful to you going forward than my gun ever would have. I guess what I'm trying to say is I was never an essential member of this team. It can survive without me. Knowing this has made it easier for me to accept. Hopefully, it'll do the same for you. Concerning the UEG, I have no doubt that we'll manage to defeat the Cabal. In fact, if all goes according to plan, I'll still be alive when we accomplish it. Going forward, I would make one selfish request. Please don't give up on our mission. The UEG is evil, and the things that they are doing, the Cabal, the rogue experiments, the assurance, things like that need to be stopped. If you can, please see the mission through of dealing with the UEG, even if you can't do it as a group. To Constance, I know that being part of this group has always been difficult for you. I'm sorry you got caught up in all of this, but I'm thankful to have gotten to know you. It helped me feel more human to know that there are people who think and deal with situations similar to me. You are amazingly strong, and you try your best to be rational and reasonable. If you do stay with this group, they'll need your strength more than ever without me around. But I know that you are up to the task. I am proud to have fought alongside you and consider you my equal in combat. If you stay with this group, they'll need you for more than just your strength. You're good at seeing things for what they are, and you do your best to keep a level head. Please take care of yourself, get a good amount of sleep, so you can remain reasonable. This group will need you to make the hard choices that they can't. The others are good people, better than me. Because of that, they're often too soft to do what needs to be done. When shit hits the fan. This is unfair of me to ask, but please try and protect them. Alfonso, I don't know many people, but I get the impression that you are truly a unique individual. Truth be told, I never knew when you were telling the truth, or just making things up for the fun of it. To me, you are the truest version of what it means to be true to yourself and to live life to its fullest. I know that what the UEG did, what you lived through, is much the same story that I did. Knowing that, I don't know how you managed to retain the childlike joy and sense of whimsy that you have. I don't blame you for being tired. You weren't built for this. You're human, and somehow you've managed to hold on to that. But this group needs you. Not just for your combat skills, but they need someone to remind them that there's more to life than the mission. Something I was never very good at. At first, I didn't see the point of your lighthearted comments in the middle of missions in intense situations. But Mason and Catherine especially need you. They aren't built for this either, and they aren't as strong as you and Constance. If you leave them to do this alone, I don't know how long they'll remember to be human. Mason, I know that my death will be the hardest for you. But it's okay. There's nothing that you could have done. Don't try to use your powers to solve this. This has been a problem since my creation 3 years ago, and it's too old for you to change. Know that I'm not afraid of death, and that you've made my life more than it ever should have been. So please, Don't grieve for my passing. The last thing I would want is for you to be sad. You're the best person I've ever known. In the face of everything you've experienced, you consistently and constantly choose empathy and mercy. You are not strictly a pacifist, but your aversion to death and strong ethical code will make your life very hard. You are too good for this world. If only there were more people like you, then there would be no need for people like me. But this world is not kind and is full of evil people. It will make your life hell. But please, don't lose yourself. If we do manage to beat the UEG, that victory will be pointless unless it's accomplished by someone like you. This group has a tendency to choose violence to solve their problems. Please temper that and remind them to be merciful and kind. Keep them safe. Archibald, you are the smartest, dumbest, most pretentious bastard I have ever met. It goes without saying that you are indispensable to the group. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but I hope you will continue to work with them. I know we didn't leave on the best of terms, and just know that I'm sorry. It was hard to trust you due to our respective history with the UEG. You showed me that people can change. That even people you hate the most are worth trusting if you can. If it means anything, I consider you like a brother to me. My one regret is how things ended up between us. I'm sorry I created this rift and was too stupid to make things right before I passed. I hope you can find it in yourself to remember me with some fondness. Catherine, I'm sorry that I tried to kill you. Despite being wrong, that moment was a turning point in my life. It was when I first felt human emotions. It led me to meet you all. I learned so much from you. I wish we had more time to spend together. I would have liked to learn more about what it was like to be human from you. The time I spent with you was the best of my life. I could always count on you to be there and remind me what was reasonable. I know you don't have the skills the others do, but please be there for them when life gets hard. Mason will likely need some help following my death. Please don't let him bottle it all up. Now for the part I'm bad at. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to do something with my life, as short it has been. I like to think that I've been a part of something worthwhile. Thank you for trusting me. When you first found me, you could have killed me. I would have. But you didn't. You're good people. I didn't know that good people existed before that day. Thank you for letting me live some piece of a normal life. Those months in between missions, living in the bunker, going to the arcade, getting coffee, going shopping, learning to cook. I didn't think I'd ever get to do any of that. Thank you for being my family. I know this one isn't true. I've known you for less than 5% of your lives. Much of that time is fighting. We were fighting, preoccupied, or barely getting along. But despite that, I couldn't help but think that this is as close as I would ever get to understanding what it's like to have a family. People I live with, fight with, cook with, and learn from. I know that this is a twisted and unrealistic point of view, and I doubt any of you feel the same way. I don't understand why I feel most of these things, but I do. And I believe that maybe, just maybe, I was able to love you all. So one last time, thank you, and I'm sorry for leaving so soon. The video will cut, and Rogue will be standing there awkwardly, very much not dead.
tears in her eyes will rush over and hold you and hug you as tightly as she possibly can. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish we could do something.
I know. I'm sorry too. And I wish I could spend longer with you all. Rogue will awkwardly hug her back.
But your last days can be spent knowing we won.
Yes.
At least this victory.
Rogue looks around at the group. In just a brief moment, what is it that she sees when she looks at everyone?
Let's go one by one. Archibald.
He seems angry.
That's an understandable reaction, though one Rogue is confused at.
Constance.
He's looking at the floor, just unmoving. He didn't respond at all to the message at any point, and he doesn't move after X finishes speaking. He's just still.
Alfonso.
You see, it looks like he's trying very hard to be paying attention, but he seems slightly confused and very groggy. Is he
That's very much like you.
as he looks at Rogue, and there's two things. One, you're not the only person that feels that way. And two, we have the armor that makes you immortal. Just go put that on. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
And what did I see in John?
Mason.
Mason.
No.
It's the same day, right?
Yes.
He's just laying there, crumpled to the ground, beaten and broken down, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And he has tears in his eyes. For the loss of a friend.
It does bring me a lot of peace knowing that we won this fight. And I believe, like I said in the video, I believe you guys can accomplish whatever you want. And knowing that I got to be a part of that, it brings me a lot of joy.
Well, it would have been a lot easier with you, wouldn't it?
Maybe. But like I said, as things continue, I think you'll find less and less need for someone like me.
I beg to differ. I know them better than anyone else. We will always need more muscle.
Probably right. But I know you can do it.
But if you had told us, we might have been able to fix you.
The information you got, you were right to go and join with them. The information you got was too important. I couldn't pull you away from that for something like this.
Yes, but there was more I could have done.
It would have distracted. You're too busy, Archibald. There's always too much for you to do.
a direct line to Tracy Boyle, I could have figured something out.
That would have been detrimental to the mission.
On the
Put
contrary.
everyone here at risk.
On the contrary. He was experimenting on her son. Something tells me that Tracy wouldn't have supported that.
Let's see.
And then she would have found, this is Zach's, by the way, you, everything you're doing, and everyone here would be dead. As unfortunate as it is, this was the best case scenario.
I think you should try on the armor.
I'll give it a try.
Because we don't even know how to make more. All we know, it would forcefully fix your genetics in order to keep you alive.
Rogue knows that won't work, but she's willing to try it
Uh,
for Alfonso.
I've already scanned the armor. It would only work on Shogun. It was built for him.
Could we fix that?
Unfortunately, you would have to find who built it.
I could call her up.
She did not build that.
Yes,
It
but
is
she
not her
knows who did.
designs.
How do you know?
Those are not the designs of the UEG.
Whose designs are they?
Also, even if the armor kept my body alive,
Your mind is degrading, yes. I know it wouldn't work.
So eventually, it would be a coma.
Why are we trying to figure out what was making that other bastard immortal? The slime dude thing.
Would I have
Since
been
that
able to
was-
grab a sample of the
song.
serum?
Didn't
No,
didn't
No.
we bring his whole
there was no
body
serum
back?
left.
But I have the recipe.
No, you didn't.
No? I would...
Yara
mm,
did not give you the
Ah.
recipe.
You mean Eugene?
Eugene
Eugene collected all the notes.
You think he would have access, be able to find all the notes? You think all the notes would have been written down?
You're right.
regardless.
Even then, it would
No,
not work.
There's none of it left.
The
Given
body,
the fact they
it
were
would not fix it.
genetic experiments, you could still potentially pull the gene out of the goo body.
I mean, I have right here the closest thing to something that would be helpful for this.
And
He
again,
pulls out a vial of blood.
it would be the mind that would go first.
It would keep me alive, but probably just turn me into one of those monsters instead.
Unless I had... Even if I had energy from the Nexus, I don't know if that would be enough. I don't think that would be enough. I don't think even that could stabilize.
Besides, my mind isn't connected to the Nexus.
No, yes, but it is mind, mental energy that would be relevant and potentially helpful if someone knew how to do it.
Archibald, there's
don't
no
have a
way to fix
telepath.
this. Sorry, I raised my voice.
Telepath. Jonathan might be able to help, right? He's not a telepath, but he's a magic user. He might be able to help in some way. He's been alive for 6,000 years. If anyone can do this, he can. Right?
I believe Rogue made it very clear in her message she does not want us to try and fix this. That would be a
But
waste
what if
of
it
our
could be
time.
fixed?
But it can't.
It's okay
But we
Facts.
don't know that.
if, yeah, we can talk to the mayor.
What would everyone like to do?
Well, I guess I'm making a phone call.
There's a microphone available. You don't need to sit down for this.
You need to do this. Pretend this is my phone. Is it on? Yes, it's on. Okay. Hello? Mars.
Could you by any chance repair a collapsing mind and body?
That's a big question after everything that's just happened.
Rogue is dying.
There might be some survivors over there. I'm helping clean up your mess. All of your mess. I know it's
Rogue.
not your fault, but still.
Rogue is dying.
You mentioned a collapsing mind.
Yes, hers. Body, we can probably, there's theoretical ways we could work on that. But the mind, we have nothing.
Minds are not so easily repaired.
Yes, I know.
Is she connected to the Nexus?
No. No, that's why we'd need an actual telepath. If she was connected to the Nexus, we would speak to the Guardian. But the Guardian can't do anything because she's not connected to the Nexus. Tracy somehow made an artificial mind. I don't understand.
Without a connection to the Nexus itself, the most I can do is delay it by a day or two. I can only do so much. Minds are generally not created. And when they are, they're unstable. I'm sorry I can't do more.
Thank you for your time.
For now, Rogue is just going to stay in the kitchen until... She'll stay there until everyone is left. Just as a baseline.
I'm gonna take you to the arcade one last time before you go, okay?
I'd like that.
You're gonna win every game again.
Yeah. Rogue casts a worried glance over at Mason.
Still collapsed on the ground. Not in the distress you've seen before when he does something rash, just pain.
Alfonso is unconscious. He doesn't look like he's willingly sleeping.
Yeah. That
He's fully just passed out.
You know what?
Huh?
Archie's gonna just blast Mason with a healing beam.
Okay.
You
That's
know,
a terrible idea.
Biden
Yep.
blast.
He's got to do something, man.
Yep.
He's a fixer. He's a doer. He can't fix
yep,
this.
that
He needs
is
to fix
an
something.
11. So you healed 2 and you're stabilized.
Hurrah!
Somehow this doesn't feel any
Unfortunately,
better.
physical stability, not a mental stability.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, now I'm at 5 harm instead of 7.
And stabilized.
Don't worry, next season you'll be fine. Physically.
Yeah.
Then what does Archie do?
Archie is going back to his lab.
Yeah.
To work on his lab.
That makes sense.
Oh.
So you went back to your lab?
Yep.
Which leaves Mason, Rogue, Constance in the kitchen. Catherine will have left.
Rogue is still standing awkwardly. Yeah. Not. Hasn't sat down, is still very much awkwardly nervous, looking like a student standing at the front of a classroom about to give like a public speech presentation. Yeah, just kind of occasionally glancing at the others in the room while trying not to make prolonged eye contact.
Constance still has not moved. Yeah, in fact, the only time you ever have seen him be this still, it was really only for a moment, and it was the first time you genuinely tried to attack him, and he ended up shoulder checking you. The moment before that happened, he was perfectly still as he is now. Now it's been 5-10 minutes, and he hasn't moved, and he hasn't said a word.
There's a part of Rogue's instincts that expect her to be again shoulder checked.
Yeah.
Still laying on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he crumpled.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I forgot about that.
I've been crumpled.
Yeah.
I effectively came into the room and then crumpled in the corner.
I kind of imagine
My
him propped
everything
against
is
a wall,
broken
but
right
like,
now. I probably like crumpled against the wall. Just sitting down, he'll look up at you, tears in his eyes. It's nothing that ever happens in this town is fair. You deserve so much more than this. You deserve to live a life. You deserve to experience everything this world has to offer, but it's taken away. Without so much as an apology, without anything. Everything you've worked for. Your independence, your life, your ability to live free is just ripped away by someone you don't even know.
Rogue will force herself to make eye contact with Mason and say, "That makes sense, but you're forgetting I was never meant to have independence. I was never meant to have freedom or a life or friends. I got that as a bonus. And it was thanks to people like you. Good people. I don't deserve everything that I had with you all. If life was fair, I never would have gotten any of this. I'm a killer. Tool and a blade for the UEG.
It's not all you are. You're so much more. You're just like the rest of us. You're a person. You're a life. You're a friend. And to have everything that you've worked for just ripped away. It's not fair. You don't just deserve what we've tried our best to give to you. You deserve so much more.
I wouldn't have wanted anything else.
It's not about what you want, it's about what you deserve. It doesn't matter if you don't want anything else, you deserve so much more.
Maybe. But that's what we're fighting for, right? No more UEG to do stuff like this to people like me. People like... Do I know the name of the guy in the assurance?
McCoy.
Oh yeah, that
Farmer
dude's in our
McCoy.
basement.
No more McCoy. No more random UEG agents. Or Shogun. wives having their husbands taken away.
I know that. I know that that's what we're fighting for, but it doesn't. Knowing that we still have a fighting chance with helping people doesn't make losing a person feel any better.
No. No, I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, though. None of this was your doing. You're just a person caught in the crossfire. You didn't ask for this, you didn't want this, and yet it came to you all the same.
Yeah.
What is it that you want to do with your last days?
I want to spend them with you guys. I want to watch you all be happy for a little while. I want to try and learn what it's like to live in this world without fighting.
That's what you'll get. No matter what, that's what you'll get.
Thank you.
I swear on everything, you'll live more these last few days than I have in a lifetime.
That would be more than I deserve.
It's the most I can give you.
Rogue will reach out in true Rogue style and awkwardly pat Mason on the shoulder.
He's still on the ground, right?
Yeah, she'll kind of kneel down over and just kind of like gently pat his shoulder, trying not to cause him pain.
It's Mason's broken collarbone.
Punctures a vein in his artery in his neck, and he bleeds out.
You end up actually puncturing a lung.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mason will stand to the best of his abilities. And if I am correct, the first time, embrace you in a complete hug that you never instigated.
Rogue will hug him back, admittedly awkwardly and gingerly, trying not to hurt you, but Mason can tell that she understands. Her body language may not indicate it, but you see in her eyes that she feels loved.
Mason will awkwardly shuffle to the elevator and then go back down to the library to both rest his weary body and think of anything to do in these last few days to help you live more than he ever has.
With that, Rogue will turn to Constance. Awkwardly pause for about 2 seconds.
Another whole minute go by, and
After the 2 seconds of pause, she'll say, Are you okay?
Yeah. The minute goes by, and everybody has always known Constance to be a person who is at once very reactionary, and more than that, reacts very quickly and aggressively. There have been few times in his life that he felt it best to throw the first punch or to make the first move in any situation, be it fight, conversation, or anything. So it's all the more notable when Constance just finally moves, but relative to how he normally does at a snail's pace, and just walks over to X and places a hand on her shoulder. I have nothing to say, friend. And he will. It's hard to tell if it is an intentional decision to mimic, maybe even to mock X at this point, but he will give X 2 awkward pats on the shoulder, walk past her, and leave the room.
Yeah. Rogue will stand there awkwardly, alone, for a few, maybe another 5 minutes before finally returning to her quarters.
Still fully unconscious on whichever chair he was sitting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, I assume at this point we'll do is it safe to say that the 2 days go by in a way that we don't need to play out? Or okay.
For the next 2 days, Rogue will live life to the fullest extent she possibly can. Though in the last day, it's a lot harder to do. All those who wish spend as much time with her as they possibly can.
Did we get Myers to delay that by 2 days? So is there 4 or did we just...
Catherine takes her across all the possible things to do in town. And everyone says, everyone who wishes to say goodbye gets to say goodbye. For the last time. And that is where we will end this season of Entity Point, The Next Generation. Thank you for watching.